You. Everything seems weird. Hold on a second, guys. What is this? Hold on. Well, at least I got notified. That's a good sign. Where is that thing that I posted? Happy belated birthday to Dove. Dove says, hope I get a belated birthday wish from you, P. However, way more than 40, of course. Happy belated birthday. Creasy says, it's my birthday today. Happy birthday, Creasy. I hope you guys are having a better time with adding another number to your years, more so than I am. I'm struggling with it, man. So bad. Like, I couldn't even give you guys a fucking explanation for the other day when I had a live stream scheduled. I was just like, I'm too depressed for this right now. I can't even pretend. I'm either going to be real weepy and cry, or I'm going to be extra nasty, angry, and neither is good. Neither is good. But yo, I've got to say, how do I sound, by the way? I didn't check. Let me check real quick. Why can't I hear? It sounds all right, right? It sounds okay. Me oh my. So I was listening to, like, in preparation for what we're gonna react to today. And oh my god, I don't know why I'm surprised by this, but I'm surprised. I don't know if we should react to this one. I don't know if we should do both. But oh my god, in the short amount that I listened to while I was walking back from the store purchasing my glacial cherry, and yo, shout out to somebody sent me a donation, like a happy birthday donation, and huge shout out to you, because I forgot my physical card and I walked all the way to the store. And had you not donated exactly at the moment that you did, I would have had to walk all the way back home just to purchase my glacial white. So thank you so much. You have no idea how much time and energy you saved me by sending that happy birthday donation when you did. Oh man. Let me see if you said if I could say your name or not. Hold on, let me check. I would love to thank you personally by name. Oh, you didn't say. And I don't want to just willy-nilly use your name because this is your real name. But thank you so much for your support, for the happy birthday wishes. Thank you so much. You really saved the day today for me. Thank you for sending a dono. Thank you, Sama. And thank you, Sama, so much for sending me and doing the work to do my proper like star alignment chart. I'm so grateful. I can't wait to sit down and really look at it and figure out what it all means for my future, etc. It's Kate. We all know it's Kate. It's actually not. I wish I could give this person the proper credit. You have no idea how much good luck this was. Like, it was amazing. I would have had to walk all the way home, guys. Oh, I wonder what's in store for me, like with my chart, right? I don't know. Sometimes I don't even know if I want to know, but I guess it's best to be prepared, right? Is this the YABA stream? Yes, Donna Morte. Definitely, we're going to be reacting. But you know what? I can't decide. And maybe we'll just react to both. But I can't decide if we should begin with the stream where she was literally making allegations that Chantal is a groomer, is a pedo, and making and in my opinion, she's doing it with the sole intention to link the pedo allegations to the gaining ground. Like, just wait until you hear this shit, man. Like, oh my God, it takes a real disgusting type of individual to grift with reaching pedo allegations just to rage bait. Like, and then all the while calling other people grifters while it's you who's grifting with fucking pedo allegations. Like, you can't get more down and dirty than that, man. Like, way to sully a really fucking serious situation that most women that I know have actually literally been in their fucking lives. Like, do you know how much it takes of a nasty individual to reach and to rage bait in this direction for shits and fucking giggles? Like, you really, it's real hard to find something more disgusting, in my opinion. Yes, Opal. Yes. Thank you. Opal says, like I said, YABA only cares about children as far as she can to weaponize them. That's why I'm saying there's something so fucking disgusting. So fucking disgusting about rage baiting and reaching in this particular direction. Like, let's just get into it. Let's listen to it together because it's fucking crazy town. It is crazy town fucking ridiculous. Oh my God. And you know what pisses me off the most as well? I can't stand it how she dishonestly tries to equate criticizing her, like criticizing YABA and YABA's actions, with defending CHANTAL. Like, stop trying to trick the fucking mentally debilitated individuals that you speak to on a daily basis. You can be an asshole at the same time as CHANTAL is an asshole. Okay, criticizing your doxing, criticizing your dishonesty, criticizing your hypocrisy does not in and of itself mean or equate to defending CHANTAL. Wake up. Wake the fuck up. Like, man, this is the reason why she purposely fucking, oh my God. This is the reason why she purposely has built an audience of morons so she can sell this bullshittery, and these people will just not question it, not fucking nothing. Disgusting. I can't even handle it. Can't exactly. Both things can be true at once. Why does everybody forget this? Why does everybody forget this and seemingly tries to forget this shit on purpose? Like, let's get right into it. Let me share it. I think I have it on the screen already. Hold on. Should I cover it? I think I'm just going to cover it. I'm going to leave the beautiful little pistachio picture up just for safety, whatever. It's not like we really need to see what's on screen anyway. Where do I begin?
Thank you, Tangerine. I appreciate that. Hey, Krabby Joe.
I gotta speed this up.
Yeah, that's so funny. I love that so much. Hey, Fatty Jean. Hello. Good to see you. Don't worry. We're just getting started.
Ugh.
We don't have any real plans for the day. We're just kind of shooting the shit over here. We're looking at Chantal's.
Just going to, weaponize and reach with fucking pedo allegations, just par for the course in this fucked hippo space from hell.
Artwork. Let's see.
Big and my other one was small. Soothing.
Everything that she eats out of, that she drinks out of, why does it just look so large? The spoons, the forks, the serving platters, the coffee cup. That coffee cup looks absolutely huge.
Yo, by the way, Belinda, I'm going to talk about for a second what you just told me. Allegedly, well, I believe Belinda. So Belinda said that she was conversating with Ilona. Ilona is a health fucking queen. Not only does she do the damn thing, like, so she walks the walk and talks the talk. And today, Ilona said that based on her fucking eyeballs and earballs, that it looks to her like YABA is sitting at a cool 370. Do you remember how I've always said, like, when I say she's sitting at a cool 300, I said I was being kind with that assumption? Me oh my. So a woman wiser than I says it looks like she's sitting at a cool 370. Yo. Oh my God. 400-pound hippo. Oh my God. You 400, bitch. Is that why you're not appearing on camera?
Huge. How many Mississippis big is that cup?
I'm gonna.
Miss Fancy Trust God says, can't watch Chantal for too long. Thank you for being a member for 10 months, girl.
Yo, I've been saying it. I knew she was pushing crazy tonnage, dude. I knew she was pushing crazy tonnage. And to have it backed up by somebody who does the damn thing and walks the walk and talks the talk, such as Alona, like me, oh my, that is good enough. Like, I'm taking that shit to the bank, yo. That shit is good enough for the bank with me. If Alona says it, that's what the fuck it is, man. She is now officially 370, and that is a conservative estimate in my opinion. Yeek.
Every single person in.
Hey, Kristen. No. Oh boy. All right. Is she worked up this morning? Good to see you, by the way. 5. Oh God. She's got the fucking screenshot on there. Oh gosh. Oh, and she's talking about the kids. Chantal, where are your children? Where are your children, Chantal?
Oh, delicious. She's going to get into, talking about abortions and potential dead babies. Just wait and listen, guys. It's delicious, as always.
Oh, she's got the freaking screenshot that fucking Sam posted on her Twitter. All right. It says, so this woman puts her kids on the school bus every morning, plops her retund ass at her streaming desk, and proceeds to make fun of my weight for several hours. Dead. Okay, Chinny. P.S. You're only getting this crappy screenshot because she doesn't cam up, but was caught here in a reflection.
Yeah, dude, women can tell. Dude, even I could tell based on my own height and my own weight. I knew what YABA weighed also. And I always knew that I was being conservative as hell. Man, but that's pretty amazing. If Alona was able to successfully guess your weight within just a small amount, like, that's amazing. And I believe her. I trust her. I trust her more than I would trust a fucking scale. Like, yeek. Where's the play button?
LOL. I love that for you, Chantal. Look at you, Griff Ganger. Look at you. I want to know where your kids are, Chantal. Did you put your kids on the bus this morning? Did you send your kids to school this morning, Chantal? Where are your children? Ma'am. Cutie. Hello. By your calculation, you should have 3 of those motherfuckers around here. So where are they? Why do you
Let's talk about this for a quick second. Dirty Uncle Sal says, then how does that enormous ass get that big? She got cheeks, and what making that as that fat? I don't know what that means, but I'm going to use your comment as a jump off point. And in my opinion, I genuinely feel like YABA is way more dangerous as a content creator on YouTube for this reason. When we're comparing Chantal and YABA, who is more likely to be actually influential to their peers? In my opinion, Chantal is a genuine cautionary tale. She is not influencing anybody to be just like her. If anything, Chantal is influencing people as a cautionary tale to learn from her mistakes and to be as far from her and her actions as you can be. However, when it comes to somebody like YABA, in my opinion, she's far more dangerous because she's more likely to actually influence her peers, meaning a morbidly obese middle-aged woman is struggling with their enormous weight, and instead of doing the hard work to take care of their own health, their own weight, and their own situation, instead they're going to seek out somebody who is doing a little bit worse than they are and focus all of their time and energy and hatred in that direction instead of the energy to focus inward and fix the problem. And YABA also influences by doing that and making it okay, but also influencing in, as long as you are willing to be an immense hypocrite, throw all of your morals in the trash, you can make pretty good money being an immoral, fucking doxing hypocrite. Who are you honestly more likely to be influenced by, Chantal? Somebody who is actively struggling, embarrassing herself on the daily on the internet, and actively dying? Or somebody like YABA who shows, hey, you don't have to do any work on yourself. You can just bully somebody who's just like you, but a little larger and is actively struggling. You don't have to be smart or talented or funny, and you can make crazy money just being an immoral hypocrite on the internet. Who is more dangerous? Who is more likely to be influential? Like, yikes. Everyone needs to get honest with themselves on what the fuck is going on here.
Have to start out. You can talk about me being fat all day, Chantal. You can talk about the reflection in the fucking radio all day, but why do you have to? What is it about that group of people that they cannot just insult somebody without saying kids? Kids.
She says kids because she's referencing you and your parenting. And the fact, I'm not talking opinions here. She's referencing the fact that you take care of your children, you house them, you feed them. Their literal fucking well-being financially on this earth is a reflection of your hypocrisy and bullying of Chantal. That's why she brings it up. Like, I'm sorry if you don't like those facts. If you don't like those facts, then change what you're doing. Don't fucking come after Chantal because you don't like the truth that she's speaking. Like, God, you're so pathetic, man.
Kids. Where are your children? Where are they? Where are they? The ghost of Peter, the ghost of freaking BB over there, the ghost of God only knows who in the background. I did that not once, not twice, but 3 motherfucking times. I ain't saying nothing about nobody's parenting. Okay? I don't care who gets mad. If you're gonna sit here and criticize my parenting, I'm gonna talk about yours. Just because you chose not once, not twice, but 3 times.
She doesn't have any children, you fucking asshole. Like, oh my God. You're going to criticize her and talk all this shit about her abortions when I think we can all agree that Chantal was making the least selfish fucking decision that she could. She was aware, self-aware enough at the time to realize that she was not equipped to care for another human being. And instead of being like, oh, that was probably a good decision, you're going to sit here and fucking lambaste her to hell because you're too busy being a hypocrite and projecting your shit onto her all the time, every day. Like, fucking A, man.
Times, according to you, to get rid of them does not mean that you are above being criticized.
Not to mention, YABA personally has talked about people's children literally and their parenting more times than I can fucking count or remember properly. So this is just more ridiculous hypocrisy. How does nobody fucking never call her shit out? It's like there are so many different ways to validly criticize Chantal. Why is it that YABA must be a hypocrite while doing so all the time? She's either being outright dishonest and reaching to high hell, or being an immense hypocrite. Sometimes she manages to do both at the same time. It's like one of the only true gifts that she has as a fucking person. It's insane.
As for that, did you put your kids on the bus this morning, Chantal? Every single time. I don't care. Talk about how fat I am. I don't care. But why do you have to bring kids in it every single time? What is it about that community?
Bro, YABA, I mean, Chantal deducing that your parenting is probably questionable because of the way that you behave online. That's not talking about your kids. That's talking about you. And when she references that she, by extension, basically keeps your kids in house and home, that is facts, dude. That is fucking reality. It is facts. And it's your choices. Like, your choices got you here. Don't hate Chantal. Don't blame Chantal for your fucking choices, man.
I don't understand it. Is it because you chose to end your pregnancies not once, not twice, but 3 times? 3 times. No, it's 3 times according to her. I don't get it either.
It's so crazy because with all of the shit she says about Chantal and what a terrible person she is, wouldn't you assume that YABA would think that that was a good decision? That Chantal is obviously not equipped to care for another human being, to raise another human being. But of course, we're never going to get any type of nothing. She's never going to give Chantal any type of positive, oh, you made the right decision. I can understand why you made that decision. No, it's let's criticize her no matter what she did. No matter what she does, it's always wrong. Even if all of my other criticism of her up until this point flows in that direction, like, still, I'm going to criticize this decision just because I fucking can. Because that's what the audience wants. Oh, it's so disgusting, man.
Single time. 1, 2, 3. How about your parenting, Chantal? Maggie Flower says she let her kids go the way of Old Yeller. I mean, she did. It's true. You can't deny it. Thank you, Maggie Flowers, for your support. I appreciate you. Bunch of creeps. It's the same way the Grift Gang talks every single time. Your kid, your parenting, your kid, your parenting. And you know what? People's parenting is not off limits. Like, you can talk about people's parenting. I'm not a vlogger. You don't know anything about my parenting. You don't know anything about what goes on in my house. You are repeating.
Dude, first of all, you have given us anything that the public knows about your children or your parenting. It is directly because of shit you have said. Thank yourself for that. And also, anyone listening, watching what you display as a human being, your lack of morals, your dishonesty, your hypocrisy, you can fucking extrapolate because that shit has to fucking be following through into your real life as well. That's why people can deduce what type of parent you probably fucking are. Like, thank yourself in your own behavior. It's nobody's fault but your own.
The talking points of the Grift Gang, of Cliffy P, who's out here giving the nicest reactor shit because he's doing what he failed at doing.
The fuck does that mean? Who's the nicest reactor? And who is Cliffy P giving shit to? What does that even mean? And what does that have to do with you, bitch? Keep it on the eye. No one gives a fuck. Keep it on the eye. Anybody that you mention, anybody that you seem to align with, you're putting them in a bad position because you are such a terrible person. Like, you think you're doing whoever you're talking about a favor? I assure you, you're not. You'd be best to keep their fucking name out your mouth anyway. Ugh.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, Chantal, then do that. Chantal is the mother. Shmi should have been. If you know, you know. Exactly. Maybe Shmi should have did what you did there, cutie. That would have been really good for the planet. Thank you, Wicked Crafter. I appreciate you. Let's see your drawings there, cutie. Let's see your talent. Show us what you got.
Gore world.
Are you going to sit down and do some drawings with your kids? Oh. Too soon?
Hi, Issa P.
You know what's crazy too? It's crazy that she thinks she's hurting Chantal in any way by constantly referencing her abortions. Like Chantal is the one who made that decision. You feel me? Like you're not going to hurt her. You are only effectively showing your own ass by continuing with this fucking abortion and dead baby narrative. You're not hurting Chantal, not even a little bit. Like she made those decisions and she made them with purpose on purpose. You're only showing your own fucking ass, man. Like, holy Christ.
Oh, be quiet, Stella. But you know what? If she is, that's great. I'm very happy for her. I know she wouldn't say that. Draw S-Jam? Okay, I'll draw S-Jam. S-Jam first? Yeah, but you guys are supposed to guess. Okay, you tell me who to draw. We'll play reverse Pictionary.
Did I go too far forward? Did I miss the parts where she's, hold on, we got to check. Because did I miss it, guys? Did you watch this? Because she goes on a whole tirade about how Chantal is grooming people and how she is probably a predator herself. And did I miss that? Did I go too far forward, guys? It's playing right now, by the way. Casey
Do you
didn't
think she
know.
has balls here? Probably.
What?
Oh God. Candles in the chat for a rolling blackout for Cutie. So they'll cut the router off for her. Go, Chantal. Go prepare you an ice bath before they cut your electric off, please.
I think I went too far forward. Let's go back a bit. Did I? Is this the right one? Hold on.
I'm so bad at drawing.
This is how Chantal would have taught little Pete Jr. how to draw if she had not got rid of him.
Oh, this is the right
R.I.P. to
one.
Pete Jr.
This is the right one. Like, dude, what does she think she's doing to Chantal by constantly referencing the aborted children? Like, man, dude, you're only making yourself look like a terrible, terrible, disgusting, immoral pig, dude. What do you think you're doing?
Langley, thank you for being a member for 29 months, and I appreciate you.
Hold on.
Yes, rolling blackouts for Cutie, please. Let me speed this up.
Don't interrupt me. I'm thinking.
She really thinks this shit's cute. Her little stupid little drawings that she said.
Ooh, let's address this real quick. Girly Pop says, to me, you are the biggest waste of talent. You are funny and witty. Thank you. And yet you've wasted years on YABA hate when you could have been successfully making people laugh all over the internet. First of all, Girly Pop, I thank you for your lovely compliments. Second of all, I wish that I had all of the time in the world to have my finger on the pulse of everything going on the internet. But unfortunately, I do not. And I mean, listen, depending on how you look at it, unfortunately, my intention here is not just to make people laugh and to entertain. My intention here is to make a difference in some small fucking way. And YABA, and it's not just, don't act like I've only spent years on YABA hate. The point of what I do is calling out hypocrisy, dishonesty, and lack of consistency. And it takes a lot of my time, effort, and energy to pay attention to what goes on here. If I had more time, if I did not have a job, maybe I could keep my finger on the pulse of everything else going on, but I can't. So this is where my attention stays. Nothing ever changes. And I feel like I am corrupted in the sense that even when I veer off into other communities, every other community pales in comparison in terms of hypocrisy, dishonesty, disgusting behavior. Like everything, nothing seems as bad to this space in comparison. Nobody around here is acting so disgusting, so boldly, and having so many fucking agree with it happily and wholeheartedly. Like, it's crazy to me. So this is the beast I've chosen to fight. And like, pay attention. I've made headway. Even at my small fucking number, I've made quite some fucking headway. YABA's just next on the list, you feel me? The target always becomes the largest in the space. And right now, YABA happens to be one of the largest. That's how I'm going to continue to move. Thanks for the compliments, though. I appreciate them.
That Siren does. It's hilarious. No, look at her. She's making him fat.
But I don't care.
She's making him fat while she sits there and complains about people fat shaming her. I love that for us.
I'm not BK. I'm not bullying anybody in these. I'm just drawing how I think they look. Okay.
Oh, you're not.
You know what it
bullying them?
is?
Okay.
Oh.
TMI Creations, I think a backhanded compliment, maybe, but I think what it is, I think it's an attempt at trying to manipulate me to no longer cover somebody that they don't want to hear the truth about. A lot of these people, they get violently fucking angry in my direction for pointing out the blatant hypocrisy and the fact that YABA is probably fucking way worse than Chantal could ever be. People don't like that. For some reason, their weird online relationship and the blinders that they've chosen to wear for YABA specifically and the people like her, it makes people angry when they get even a taste of what realistically is going on in the situation. I'm telling you, it is so valuable to these middle-aged women who project all of their hatred onto Chantal. The value is like uncalculatable because it's legitimately how they get through their fucking day. It's how they get through their lives without swan diving into the fucking concrete. You feel me? So the value is high, man. The truth doesn't compare. It will never compare. People get angry at it.
Yeah.
My dad's my uncle. My dad's my uncle. Right, sorry.
Yeah, I'm not even mad at her. Thank God she did that. Could you imagine 3 little Chantels running around Canada, Kuwait, or wherever?
No, listen, girly pop. I appreciate your compliments. I genuinely do. But I'm just saying, to me, it's pointless and it's a waste of time. Because if I can make you laugh and if I can entertain with a purpose, of course I'm going to choose to do those things with a purpose that I find to be important behind it. I don't understand how you could ever consider that a waste of time. Do you mean that I could selfishly instead talk about and entertain and make people laugh with a topic that isn't so divisive, and then I could financially benefit as a result from that personally? Of course I could do that. Fucking of course I could do that. But I choose not to for the reasons I just stated. Like, there has to be a reason behind it. It has to be worthwhile. Like, I don't know about you, but I would like to leave this fucking earth better than how I found it. And like, oh my God, how do you not understand that? How do you not understand that choosing to entertain with a valiant and valid purpose is more, what's the word? More valuable to everybody. It's crazy that you would try to criticize me by choosing not to be selfish and self-serving and to entertain in a way that's more palatable to the masses so that I could financially benefit from it better. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy to criticize me for that. But whatever, I still appreciate you.
She'll sling them around too for a man. And let's be for real, Shmi would have been raising those kids. You are so mentally stable.
Where?
Look at you. What do you think?
Yo, where did Chantal just respond to YABA? Where can I go and see it? Did she do it in the community post? Let's read it together. You got to tell me where to look, though. Nobody's answering me. Sama, does anybody know where Chantal responded? Rose said Chantal just responded to YABA. Where? We have to cover it. We need to talk about it in stream right now. Video? Hold on. Like in stream? Hold on. I gotta bring this up and share it. Hold on. Let me make sure first, though. Fruity Booty. 2 hours ago? Do you mean the 2 hour ago stream? The Mahashi Arabic style Doma stuffed veggies with meat and pizza sambusa mukbang? Is that the one you mean? Sam just sent me the link, but it's on the YouTube screen. Hold on. Let me find it. My response to some hate comments. Ooh, yo, this didn't come up when I searched her channel. What the hell? All right, let me unshare this. And I gotta take this off screen too. Shit! All right, get rid of you. Stop sharing that. Get this off screen. Let's watch it together, guys. My response to some hate comments. Here we go.
My Hut Box. Starting at $6.99, it's the ultimate solo meal. Get a personal pan.
Hello, Booty Beauties. Hey there, Beezers. Want a personalized video from me to you that you can keep forever? Or maybe a special shout out?
Yo, it was so funny. How many of you guys saw Nicholas Diorio's video where he purchased a fucking cameo from Chantal? It was amazing. She had no idea what she was even saying, which just added to the comedy. It was amazing.
Or maybe you just have a pressing question for me you want answered. All you have to do is request a personalized video or direct message from me on Cameo. It's super easy. Cameos also make great birthday or special occasion gifts. Hope to hear from you. Bye.
Okay, all right.
Hi guys. So this is a video I want to make once and once only. I feel like I've already explained this at the time that this incident happened, but I want to talk now about kind of the fallout effects of what happened between my husband and I. I don't really want to talk about what happened, but I want to talk about the reactions to what happened. I know
this is what she's talking about, not the crazy pedo allegations. Man, we got to definitely go back. Do not, guys, please do not let me forget. Do not let me veer off track like I always do. We must. After this, we must go back and listen to the rest of the YABA stream because it was ridiculous. But let's listen to this too. Just don't let me forget, please.
You know, the internet is forever, and these kind of reactions will probably never totally go away. Will never totally go away. These reactions will never totally go away. And I don't expect that. But I'm here to say that I don't care. I've deleted a lot of comments and blocked a lot of people, which I will continue to do.
Oh, and Belinda, thank you so much for the birthday. I think it was, for the birthday donation. Thank you so much on the Cash App. I really appreciate it, Belinda. You're the best. I fucking love you. And I think somebody sent one to PayPal. Let me not miss that. Somebody says, "Hi, P. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the birthday wishes. You guys have no idea how depressed I've been. So I appreciate you. Love you. Let's listen to this fucking gobbledygook.
Just continue to visit my page. And if I have content with my husband, which of course I'm going to do, he's a big part of my life. You know, these comments will say things like, stop forcing your husband on us. We don't want to see him. Okay, number one, I don't care if you don't want to see him. And who's we? I want to see him. And there's still a lot of people who want to see him. And I'm not here to excuse what happened. A lot of people seem to think just because I didn't put on camera our discussion about everything and our makeup, that I just totally just accepted everything with ease. And that's totally
Yo, why is this what she's addressing? Does anybody know who has been getting on her case recently and really going to town about the Salah shit? Who is she addressing right now? Like, I can't even tell. Why is this what she's choosing to say today? I don't know.
not what happened at all. Okay. So yeah. I totally blamed him more because the other person involved is just a fake, two-faced clout chaser and irrelevant to my life. But yes, I totally blamed him more. And
As you should.
the thing is, though, is
As you should. Although, from the outside looking in, since he has no loyalties to me personally, I can choose to judge that bitch as well. It's a little different if I choose to judge and blame the bitch. You feel me? It's a bit different when it comes from you.
like I said many times, I evaluated our relationship. You even seen in those text messages between them that he's never done this before. And I want to give him another chance because marriage takes a lot of work.
Oh, by the way, hold on. Can you hear me? I put the mic down. Hold on. Let me just say this real quick. I have a request from remember the person who sent the donation while I was at the store already. They said, "For you can say my name, P. Fuck Sam and YABA." So I'm not gonna say your whole name, but I am gonna say thank you, Alma S, for your donation. You saved my fucking life, and I respect your courage, but I'm not going to say your full last name anyway, just for your own protection. But I appreciate you allowing me to thank you personally. Thank you so much, Alma S. You are the best, and your confidence and your lack of care is respectable. And also, I agree, fuck both of them. They're terrible.
And I'm kind of understanding of the situation because I physically cheated, not just text messages. There was physical affairs, several, on somebody I was deeply in love with and somebody I loved a lot and cared about. And it was just, I was younger. This was many years ago. It's happened several times. And since then, I've never done it again. I've had the opportunity.
Super pretty. I agree. That's such a pretty fucking name. And I personally have never known anybody named Alma. It reminds me of a movie. Yo, you know what one movie that reminds me of? Was her name Alma or Alba? You know, the time traveler's wife? I fucking love that movie. And I think the daughter was named either Alma or Alba. I'm not sure, but it was one of them for sure. And what is Chantal saying right now? Is she saying that? Is she basically trying to say that she forgives because she too has fucked up and has been forgiven? Because that's a respectable quality. And I have had, not with cheating because I'm not a cheater, but I've had similar things where I've done dirty deeds for many, many years, but got away with it scot-free. So that when my karma came back, when I did not deserve it, the way that I was able to live with getting consequences that I did not deserve at the time, I saw it as delayed karma from things that I had gotten away with. Is that where Chantal's coming from right now? Because I can relate if so.
Opportunities to, and I've never done it again. And I would never, ever, ever cheat again, ever. So I've grown up in regards to that. there's, things that about the situation that have made us stronger communication wise, in several areas. And we've moved on. So for people to come to my channel and say, don't force your husband on us after what happened, he's human.
The realm's only hope
Yeah.
is in a
Like, he messed up.
I cannot wait until tomorrow, guys. I can't wait for episode 2.
It's not up to you. He doesn't owe you anything, random Debbie on the internet, leaving comments in my comment section. Like, he doesn't owe you an apology. He doesn't expect forgiveness from people he didn't hurt.
I mean, she's not wrong when it comes to that. And you know what else is true? We don't know. I mean, many people have theorized, many people have guessed, many people have assumed, but we don't know the relationship that they have. We don't know the stipulations that they have with each other. We don't know the arrangement that they have going on. Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows? Do you know in this day and age, a lot of people are just like, especially grown fucking adults who've been through many long-term relationships, it's not so much about cheating. It's about don't fucking betray me and don't embarrass me. You know what I'm saying? Like, people have evolved. Things have changed. Who knows what kind of situation that they're actually in?
And I'm the only one who needs to forgive. And I've done that. So if I've done that, the content, I'm sure, is shocking, but it was consensual. So people need to stop defaming and saying he's a predator or this and that. There's so many different interests that people have, 10 times worse than that. Safe words exist for a reason, right? So it's not predatory behavior. He's never hurt a fly. He's never harmed me in any way other than this incident. And that
Are people trying to say that it's predatory? Who the fuck has said that what Salah did was predatory? I do not agree in any way that any of that was predatory. Disgusting, a weird, fucked up kink that many people, including myself, are going to judge for the simple fact that it involves poo poo caca doo doos. Like, yes, but who the fuck has called it predatory? If anything, what was done to him was fucking predatory in nature. Like, oh my God, people need it. I gotta tell you, nothing pisses me off more and disgusts and disturbs me more than when people sully and misuse and weaponize these words where they do not fucking fit. You do a real disservice and you really do sully the weight of what these fucking words are supposed to mean.
That's why I chose to forgive him, because we have a solid marriage. I'm understanding based on my actions of the past that I was able to use to fully evaluate the situation. And
like, yo, it's so crazy to me that people hate Chantal so much that they refuse to acknowledge, or they're just incapable of seeing that what she's saying right here is a respectable adult quality. What Chantal is saying is that she has betrayed people in the past. She has cheated in the past and they forgave her. And what she sees this as is delayed karma. This is being punished for her own disgusting or betraying behavior towards others. This is a respectable quality. How do people not see this? It's crazy.
it was a side of him he felt he had to hide from me. He didn't want to expose to me as his wife. And I understand that. So for people to keep it going as some kind of shaming element, it's not going to work, because like I said, we worked it out. We moved on. We're the two people involved in the situation, not anyone else. Things like this commonly happen in relationships. Just because we're public figures doesn't mean we're not human. And
Yeah, I mean, true, Belinda. Belinda says every man she gets, some twat goes out of their way to talk to him. And in truth, that is predatory. They're doing it with intention to hurt her, to fuck up their relationship. And my biggest criticism of Sala is how the fuck could you be this stupid? Knowing that Chantal is the type of public figure that she is, how could you not? How could your number one fucking assumption have been, oh, this is somebody from the audience trying to put me in a position to embarrass Chantal and put it all over the internet? That is my biggest criticism, legitimately. Then comes, why do you do poo poo play? Why do you like that? You know what I mean? But first and foremost, it's how could you be this stupid? Like, the betrayal is not even secondary or third or fourth or fifth on the list, you know?
I'm totally over it. I love this man. I love this man as a person. I love what he's done for me. I love what he continues to do for me. And he's a very, very wonderful, protective, providing, loving man. Okay? And we are determined to make this marriage work because we love each other. And we're together out of love. You know, despite all odds of us, our age difference, our cultural differences, my health issues, everything else. So that's pretty much what I wanted to say. If you plan on coming to our accounts and just leaving stupid hate about the situation, you'll just be blocked over and over.
Yo, shout out to you, Julianne. I've got to say, I use my mother's because she has like a silver cable package. So I'm able to use her HBO on the go, like on my internet. So that's how I watch. But I've got to say, this is one particular thing that I too would pay for if I had to. So I'm so happy that you've decided to purchase the HBO just for Hot D. Yo, you know, I don't like it when people call it that. I don't know why. Hot D. Because it sounds like it sounds pornographic. There's the word. I don't like it. But I get it. I get it. How much is it, Julianne? How much? I have no idea how much it even costs. But I got to tell you, I would definitely fucking pay for it if I had to. Thank God I don't. Yo, you know what's so funny? I don't think there's anybody that I know personally that is paying for it themselves. They're either using a friend's or their mother's, or I don't know, not one person that actually pays for it. Oh my, that's it. That's it. Isn't that cheaper than fucking Netflix, man? Like, yo, if you don't have fucking HBO, go and pay the $16.99. I promise you it's fucking worth it. Just to watch House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones if you haven't already, like the first five seasons.
Over and over again. We don't care. They don't hurt our feelings.
It's
If we
worth
did,
it,
you know,
dude.
we wouldn't be on camera. We wouldn't continue to move on. People
Belinda, did you watch Game of Thrones though? I don't see. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it because they have, cause yo, like all of the movies that you would usually see in the theater, they come to HBO a week later anyway. So it's worth it for that alone. But, and if you watched Game of Thrones and were into that, you need to purchase it for House of the Dragon. I don't know if I'd be into House of the Dragon, though, if I wasn't already into Game of Thrones. I don't even know if I don't know about that. Oh my, then get it. Okay, Belinda, you need to get it. If you were into it and read the books, buy it tonight, bro. Buy it tonight. Watch the first fucking episode tonight and have it so you can watch the second tomorrow live with the rest of the world. Please and thank you, and then we could talk about it. Come on, how could you say it's not worth it? Potato, it's only not worth it if you have a mom that you could sign on to her account for free. That's the only, or a friend. Like, man, I wish I could be that friend to you, but I'm already like secondarying off my mother, you know? Or I'd give you the sign in. Ah.
make mistakes. We have a right to move on from
Hi, we're Visible, the wireless company that makes things visible. With us, what you see is what you get.
Not just like everyone else in life who does worse things or does things that they regret and they learn from it and they move on. I'm not weak. I'm not desperate. I've really taken the time to evaluate the situation and in my own way, like I just did basically a lot of thinking overnight. And then the next day, I came out with that because with my final decision, in retrospect, honestly, I wish I could have kept it, just not even talked about it. I'm sure that would have driven people crazy because people.
The only thing I don't understand is like I respect what Chantal is saying. It fucks me up that people don't understand that this is a respectable quality of her and that they see it as anything but. But Chantal, who are you talking to? Who are you making this video for? Like, do you know how much I wish you would fucking hit me up and allow me to be your personal PR fucking agent? Like, you don't even have to pay me. Just follow my fucking advice to the motherfucking T. Like, God, what are you doing? Who are you making this video for? For me? The only person in the world who's gonna fucking respect what you're saying? Like, come on, man. This is pointless. It's gonna have the absolute backwards goal of what you intend. Who is this for, Chantal?
People, the sick thing is that this was brought public to try to have some kind of clout and like 15 minutes of fame. And
yo, if it was mine, I would totally give it. You know what I would do if it was mine? I would make a new YouTube channel and I would fucking stream the shit live. That's probably like a federal offense, right? Maybe I wouldn't do that. Maybe I wouldn't do that, but I would like to. I would wish I could. Oh man, somebody okay, TMI Creation said, "Don't hate me. I never watched Game of Thrones." TMI Creations, I the opposite of hate you. I'm incredibly jealous of you. Do you know how badly I wish that I could watch Game of Thrones for the first time again? I am so incredibly jealous of you. Go and watch that amazing series, but do not continue after season like 6 because it all goes fucking downhill from there. But I promise you it's worth it. I've never personally enjoyed a TV show more ever in my life. And I fangirl for this shit. It's that good. And I don't do shit like that.
No care or regard for anyone's feelings in the matter, so it's just really sad that people are like that. And but it was public, so I had to say something about it. So
do you want to hear about Band of Brothers? Band of Brothers, I never watched the show, but do you know that I read the book in fucking jail, in county jail? It was quite an experience. Do you know I have such a strange relationship with all of the books that I read in my longest fucking stay, 30 days, holla, in a fucking New Jersey county jail? It was both terrible and wonderful at the same time.
And yes, I was very upset. And like I said, we have worked through that. I worked through it off camera. I know you guys are not used to me dealing with things off camera, but Salah's really helped me with that in my life. Appreciate privacy, especially in a relationship, because it's damning to a relationship to make it everyone's business when it's not. It's not. So the Debbie Downers, the virtue signalers, the people who come to my
dude, jail is the worst. Can I just tell you something, Damn it, Amber? Jail is the only time that I seriously considered self-deletion. Like almost every night I would lay on what they called a bed, but really it was a metal fucking table with a thin fucking gym mat. And for somebody with spinal issues, it was absolute physical torture for me. I had it all planned out how I would do it if I was going to do it. And it was just a big fuck you to the system, to the world. Like, yes, I want to die in your facility just because I want to let the world know that you're shit. Like, you are so faulty. It's so faulty in here that I was capable of successfully doing this. That's how angry I was at the situation. You want me to tell you how I was going to do it? I was going to take off my fucking pants. I was going to do it with my pant leg off the shower head because that was the only time you were allowed to be alone. I'm so serious. How fucked up is that? How fucked up is that? It was for all the wrong reasons, though. It wasn't because I wanted to actually die. It was a genuine want of a big fuck you to the system, to the facility, to the people who ran it, to the people who I blamed for getting me into that situation in the first place. No. Shelf off the top bunk was not possible because in this particular facility, I was in a space with like 50 women. It was a big room. I was not in a cell by myself. So after the 3-day of quarantine, I was in a fucking small room with 50 women and like maybe 30 fucking bunk beds. It was not possible or plausible in this particular situation. I'm telling you, I thought it out. The only time it would have been possible, the only time that I had any time alone was in the shower. And it would have been off the shower head with my pant leg. That was the only, and it would have had to be like I would have had to be an active participant. You know what I'm saying? Use your imagination. I would have had to literally like bend my knees to make it happen. Oh, it's so macabre and terrible. Oh,
channel and say, stop forcing your husband on us. Guess what? You don't have to watch my channel. You have millions of other things you can watch, literally. So if you come to my channel and you see my handsome husband,
what?
who's still...
Wait, what does this mean? How can any of you go on without knowing why Amber pissed on a rug after robbing a friend's house? What does that even mean, man? What does that even mean? And why wouldn't we be able to go on? I don't know what that means.
a wonderful person despite his mistake. If you can't see that, you don't deserve to watch him anyway, and you can just go and watch something else. Whatever, like it is what it is. He's my husband. I love him, and he's always welcome in any way on my channel, in videos, whatever,
Okay, enough of this. It's very boring. We're going back to YABA now. Let me get rid of this. Let's go back to YABA. Where's the thing? Here it is. What is it called? It's called dedication. Hold on, let me share it. There we go.
I think you are like 7 years old. I'm gonna draw a picture. You guys are gonna guess what it is. Look at me go. You're stunted. Your mother shouldn't have fucked her brother.
My dad's my uncle. Yeah, I'm gonna draw everybody.
Blame Shmee.
Hold on. Did you do a good job? I look like Amy Ramadan.
You look worse than Amy Ramadan. Please, you wish. You wish.
You know, me. The same picture. I just want to draw everybody in the world. Okay, who next?
Dude, is she really out here still hating Chantal more than fucking Amy, who beat her daughter with a fucking wooden spoon? That's where her fucking bar is at. This is how much we fucking hate Chantal. That's insane. That is fucking insane. Amy was a fucking miscreant. Amy was maybe the most terrible because of how many children she brought along for her fucked ride. Like, Amy was maybe the worst, man. What is she talking about?
No. Oh, okay, guys, I'm not trying to make fun. We're all having fun. I'm not bullying anybody I draw, okay? For
You
real.
can't just, I'm not, all right, guys, listen, I'm not bullying anybody, okay? We're just here to have a good time. That's all. That's it.
Come on.
Just because her mother fucked her brother, I mean, that's not bullying, all right? We're just here to have a good time and a laugh at everybody, okay?
You draw me? You want me to draw myself? Okay.
Yes, don't forget to add your
Oh,
black.
you know why Amy was the fucking worst too? Because Amy also, for some reason, thought she was better than the other morbidly obese women in the space. Like, I'll never forget the first video I ever did about Amy. I was yelling in her direction for how dare you for thinking that you're any better or different than Amber Lynn, man. She was legitimately talking down to Amber Lynn like she knew better and did better and was better. That's where fat on fat crime began. In fact, she is the reason why I began the series of fat on fat crime, which YABA stole and put on merch. Yuck.
Black knuckles. Did you see how much weight Amber Lynn's over there losing, Chantal? Maybe
Reach more shoppers from URL to IRL.
you ought to check in and be inspired.
Draw Nadia getting into the key. That'll take me forever. Okay, I'm gonna draw someone you have to guess who it is.
Del, thank you for the support because neither of us are negative. Suck it, Foodie Beauty. Yeah, thank you, Del, for your support. I appreciate you. Shawnee Sills says she would have left them with her mom. Exactly. Thank you, girl, for the support. I appreciate you. And you know what her mom would have did? Raised 3 more Chantals. Could you imagine? So thank you so much, Chantal, for doing the planet of service and ending not 1 pregnancy, not 2 pregnancies, but 3, bitch. Love that for you. Did you put your kids on the bus today, Chantal? Oh, that's right. I forgot. And you want to know the crazy thing about that? Is that it's a very big possibility that that shit did not happen. And she just really thinks that's a way to prove that she was having sex, is by claiming that she had multiple abortions. I don't even know if that shit's true because that's how much of a freak she is. She would lie about something like that. Mia says she didn't draw her own legs because she can't see them and can't remember what they look like. Mia, thank you for being a member for 20 months. That's facts.
Dude, Yaba's so fucking disgusting. Chantal shares her life. She shares all of her fucking TMI stories. That's who she is. That's what she does. It's so crazy to me how in one breath Yaba can make fun of, demean, talk about her dead aborted children like it's nothing, like it's fact. And then in the very next, say that she was lying and it was just a way to try and make the internet think she ever had sex. Like, we know she's had sex. Like, oh my God, the logic is so fucked. The logic is so skewed.
It's Russell. No.
Funkle Baby keeps trying to convince everyone she's doing adult coloring. She's mentally stunted. She has the mind of a 7-year-old. I'm sorry, it's not up for debate. King Fuzz, thank you for your support.
Okay.
Oh, wow. What an excellent comment. I want to make sure to read that out loud. Opal says, imagine having to validate insecurities about your own motherhood by attacking another woman's lack thereof. And that's exactly what this is. That's what this always is. It's always projection or hypocrisy or an attempt to validate insecurities. It's always a tell of Yaba and who she is. Very rarely a comment about Chantal coming out of her mouth. It very rarely makes me think ill of Chantal. It's just a window into Yaba's truths. Like, and still she doesn't fucking see it. She doesn't get it.
You have to guess which reactor this is.
You have to guess which reactor this is, okay, guys?
We're doing Gore World Edition. Okay. It's kind of a caricature of these people, okay? So don't get mad at me. I'm just...
If Chantal had kids, she'd be the next Mama June and her kid the next Honey Boo Boo. Exploit her kids for the money. That's right. They would not be a part of her life unless she was slinging them in front of a camera for donos. You're not wrong, Jen. Thank you for being a member for 1 month. I appreciate you, hun.
You have to guess.
Yeah, you're right. The only desperate loser that was dumb enough to come dump.
There is something so ironically pathetic about the woman who literally keeps her own children in house and home by the sheer existence of this woman talking so much fantastical fairy tale bullshit about her fucking boss. Like, it's insane to me. How do you have zero gratitude for this woman's existence and how she has so significantly changed your life, your children's lives, changed your fucking tax bracket? You, a mentally disabled, fucking low tier, pathetic, untalented, simple hypocrite from middle America who is grossly undereducated. How can you have anything but fucking gratitude for what this woman's existence has done for your life and for your family's lives? You are such a an ungrateful disgrace, despicable fucking excuse for a human being. Like, are you aware of this? I think you are. I think you are.
And Chantal 3 times was Pete's. They were all Pete's juniors. Pete and Chantal. Could you imagine that mixture? What that would have been like? Holy shit.
That's who it is.
I still stand by that. It's not too late for me to take Chantal to the fire station and drive away like it never happened.
Excellent point. Excellent point there, Bodega and Rejects. Bodega and Rejects says, laugh my fucking ass off. You dropped out of high school, retard. Yes. And still, I am leagues above YABA in terms of intelligence. And anything that can be measured as intelligence. That just proves my point further. Also, I'll have you know, while I did drop out of high school, I had my GED before I was 18 years old. And not only did I attend some college, but I finished a fucking what is it called? Like a technical school. So I have many educations, asshole. Educate yourself on my fucking background, thanks.
Don't like my jaw face.
Look what I can do. Look what I can do.
These are all going to be Gore World characters. Okay.
Okay.
This is too fast. I'm going to slow it down just so we can understand Chantal a little bit better.
This is so weird. I feel like I'm watching an infant school kid. I know, right? Look at her. Look at you. You mentally stunted. You poor thing, you.
My dad's my uncle. My dad's my uncle. My dad's my uncle.
God's me.
Who is this?
Like, she's so.
Dude, if we're going by behavior and by smarts, it seems like Yaba's a fucking second grade dropout. Has she said she dropped out of high school? I've never heard her speak on it. All I know is that I comment on what I see and what I hear, and based on behavior. And she seems like she has some learning disabilities. That's not a crime, but it's a fact nonetheless. You feel me? And I really believe, like, doesn't even matter what you've done, like where you've gone through in terms of schooling. When you're an adult, it is your job, especially if you're a fucking parent, to educate yourself. You know what I mean? I've learned more just based on genuine, like, craving knowledge about certain things. I've learned more outside of a classroom than I did inside of one. That's why it's so crazy to me that Yaba, as a parent, as an adult, stays willfully ignorant on purpose. Like, there's no excuse for that. There's none.
Proud of herself. Look at her. She's like, look at this, guys. Finally, some content for you.
No, it's not, Barbara. I suck at drawing, then you guys don't know. To madness. He said it. I don't even know.
I know, dude. TMI Creation said, I see a miserable overweight woman making fun of another overweight woman that is being goofy and silly with her followers and having fun. That's what it always is. I believe that most of the hatred for Chantal comes from who she is as a person, how she, because it seems like she exudes this confidence and this lack of care and concern for what other people think of her, and that's why she shares so much, too much at times. And I think people hate her for it. They hate her because they can't relate to that. They shelter themselves. They're not confident enough to put themselves out there to any degree. A lot of the hatred for Chantal is because of envy, is because of jealousy. And it's sad. It's unfortunate. It's disgusting. And it's very transparent, to me at least. Always has been.
No, it's on my desk.
She's jealous of your skinny chin. She hides hers. Shani, still thank you for your support, hon.
No, because she's always smiling.
That's why Chantal hates mothers so much, because she knows deep down what she did, and she did it not once, not twice, but 3 times, or
Dude, where does Chantal hate mothers so much? Chantal hates you because you steal her content, because you criticize her dishonestly and hypocritically, and you refuse to acknowledge or have any gratitude for her sheer existence, being how you care for your children and keep them in house and home, and how she's changed your tax bracket entirely. No, she hates you. Don't try to convince your fucking audience that she hates all mothers. She hates you. Stop trying to make this a we situation. This is about you. Like, stop.
completely lied about it because she thought that made her look cool and fit on the internet. Remember when Chantal started doing drugs and she couldn't wait to come tell everybody about it? Or when she started having sex with people, she couldn't wait to come tell the internet about it? She really thinks shit is cool when she's 40 years old, late 30s, and it's fucking cringe. You know what happened? You know what happened after Peter come to me? I had an abortion. Like, why are you telling the world about your abortions? Multiple at that, cutie. And then telling the internet about your multiple abortions and then mother shame.
Because Chantal lives her fucking truth. Hate it or love it, Chantal lives her fucking truth. She talks about the mistakes that she's made. She may not always understand them, like where it comes from, why she's done what she's done, but she is one of the most honest people, to a fault, that I've ever seen. And it's crazy how people like YABA shame her for it instead of having just the smallest amount of respect for it. And it's because YABA can't relate. The mistakes that YABA has made publicly, she'll deny them to her fucking deathbed. Even though we all saw her do these dirty deeds with our own eyes, she will deny them to the ends of the fucking earth. She is the exact opposite of every good quality that Chantal actually does have. That's why she hates her so much.
Shaming random people on the internet. And these aren't parents that are out here showing their lives where you can see neglect and abuse. No, she's just doing it to anybody who has an opinion about her. Kimberlina, please. Don't even get me started on that fucking dildo weirdo. That alcoholic loser over there, whose husband works up in the Salvation Army. Please. That whole community is a bunch of losers.
Oh, isn't Dildo the fucking customer, the one-time viewer and supporter that she once had, that she decided to dox all up and down the internet publicly because Dildo made the mistake of wrong think? Like, yikes. Do you forget that not very long ago, Dildo was one of your most fervent and loyal fucking supporters, YABA? The only reason why you don't like Dildo anymore is because she dared to disagree with you one time. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy town.
I can't draw with shit. I'm just gonna give up.
Give up on life. It's time.
Mama Goob. I'm gonna draw Mama Goob.
What happened to that plate of food you had for Salah yesterday? Where'd it go? Who ate it? Answer the question. Who ate the plate of leftovers that you slobbered all over yesterday? Shall we go back to that video and see how you treat your soul?
I mean, let's be real. And if Yaba was being honest, I think she'd agree with everything that we know about Chantal, the problems that she has, and just her character deficits. Like, she made the right and rational decision to not bring children into this world. Like, sometimes it is the most moral fucking decision to choose to not selfishly bring a child into a situation that you're not prepared for. Do you know what I mean? Do you know how many people that I know that have grown up in fucked up homes with fucked up parents who were ill-equipped to raise a child, who, if given the choice, would have chosen to please fucking abort me, because the soul would have chosen a different path. It would have chosen a different home. Like, sometimes the abortion is the moral decision. That's how I feel, at least. That's how most fucking rational people feel that are usually not coming from a place of like religious beliefs, you know?
So-called man.
Isosceles triangle.
My dad's my uncle. My dad's my uncle. My dad's my uncle. My dad's my uncle. My dad's my uncle.
I want to know why you keep having conversations with 14-year-olds in your chat. I'm looking right now. Ghostface Beauty 808 has been confirmed as a 14-year-old child, and you
Okay, here we go, guys. This is the portion that I personally listen to. I need you to listen to just, she is absolutely fucking reaching with this shit. She is making up fairy tales. She's talking shit. She's sullying fucking serious words in serious situations. Just wait and listen to what we're about to fucking get into right now, guys. Just wait.
set around a 40-year-old woman who has had child predators in her chat, having conversations with this child. If you're having conversations with them like that, if you acknowledge them the way you do it in the chat, God only knows if she's having behind the scenes conversations with this 14-year-old child.
Number one, how is Chantal supposed to know she's talking to a 14-year-old child? Number two, how do you know that she's talking to a 14-year-old child? And then how do you make the assumption that she is then having private fucking nefarious conversations with said 14-year-old? Do you see how she just runs? She just runs in a fictional fucking direction with everything all the time without fucking fail. No matter the severity of the fucking claims or the assumptions. Like, it's like clockwork every time, all the time.
Ghostface Beauty 808. Are you doing that, Chantal? Is there a reason that you have not escorted the minor 14-year-old child out of your chat room? I mean, I get it. You are mentally stunted. And of course, your mother did fuck her brother.
My dad's my uncle.
I get it. But are you not aware that you should not have minors, 14-year-old children in your chat room? You shouldn't be doing that. That's a big no-no, Miss Ma'am. Yeah, resting Brandon face doesn't watch but knows every single reactor. She knows them all. She knows them all, and she knows all of their content. I gotta know why, and I need you to answer the question why you have a 14-year-old that's present, that you have conversations with, that you know it's a standout member. It is a standout member in your chat. Every time you go live, you're having conversations with Ghostface. You don't acknowledge all the members in your chat the way you do the 14-year-old child, the underage.
Why does YABA think this person is 14 years old? Why does YABA think this person is fucking 14 years old? And why would Chantal, like, listen, there are hundreds of different fucking people in my chat. I do not have the time nor the fucking inclination to sit down and do a deep dive into everybody who attends my fucking chat. It is unbelievably ridiculous to try and hold Chantal responsible for anybody on a public free platform that they interact with in chat. And then to go even further and to assume that they're speaking privately behind the scenes as well with no evidence of that. Like, this is fucking insane.
Minor that's in your chat that you are well aware that is underage and that is 14 years old, and you have not escorted them out. Are you having private conversations with that 14-year-old minor child that's in your chat? Because the way you acknowledge them.
Do you see how easy it is to lie on the internet? Daimaru just said, I am 11, and P knows it and is trying to cover it up. Now, by what we know about this community, about what's been done to Chantal in the past, people lying to steal her cat, people lying to get into conversations with Salah, why would Chantal believe anything that anybody says ever? I don't. You can tell me that you're a 53-year-old woman from fucking Timbuktu. I always assume that you're fucking lying, and I would imagine that Chantal does the same. Anybody smart, especially that's been through what Chantal has been through, is going to assume that you have to take everything and anything with several fucking huge grains of salt. This is ridiculous.
Makes it seem like that's one of your members that you talk to behind the scenes. You want to talk about people's parenting, cutie? I want to know why a 40-year-old woman is interacting with a 14-year-old underage child. That's what I want to know. And she's on here doing child things like drawing pictures and acting like a kid. You know the.
Oh my God. Are you serious? Is she really trying to say that Chantal is now behaving the way Chantal always fucking has because she is trying to entice the probably fake fucking 14-year-old in her chat? Like, oh my God, I can't believe she's so fucking willing to just willy-nilly make shit up like this. This is insane. How does anybody respect or believe anything this woman says, man? This is insane.
Kind of vibes that's giving me right now, cutie, why you want to talk about me being a parent when you've aborted not one, not two, but 3 times, and you've got 14-year-old minors in your chat, and you're drawing little kitty pictures in your live streams. You know what kind of vibes I'm getting from that, cutie? And you've already been exposed from having one child abuser in your chat. Now here you said again with the minor. This is not your first rodeo. Let's go back to Omegle when you were talking to minors over there. Chins was the splurge everywhere when you prepared husband slobber everywhere plate, right, Wicked Crafter? Thank you for your support. I'm just saying.
This is insane.
I'm just saying. You want to talk about people, you want to get real serious, you want to answer to why you have a 14-year-old minor in your chat while you're sitting there acting like a kid drawing artwork. It's fucking sus. Groomer beauty.
Oh my god, that sucks.
Kalari says Mr. Snowflake showed her saying, I'm old enough to be his mother. Ugh.
She's literally saying it. She's not even just alluding to it. She literally just called her a fucking groomer. Like, I can't even believe where the fuck we're at, guys. I can't even believe. And do you know the word? This is the most fucked up part. This is all absolute assumption based on little to nothing, no fucking evidence. And this will probably definitely become a piece of Chantal lore. Now, she will forever be fictitiously known as a fucking child groomer and fucking child predator. This is where the fuck we're at, guys. We are in a space where this disgusting hypocrite will weaponize and grift and sully the real fucking weight of what those words actually fucking mean. I don't know about you ladies, but as me myself, as somebody who has actually been groomed, I take such serious fucking offense to this. And I'm talking real life shit. I'm talking about real life 14-year-old men in real physical life, not on the fucking internet, lying and making assumptions. I take serious fucking offense to YABA fictitiously weaponizing this bullshit in the direction of the object of her hatred and obsession and hypocrisy. Like, this is a new level of fucking disgusting for YABA.
It's disgusting. It's gross. It's almost like right now she's trying to mentally connect with the 14-year-old child that's in her chat. I'm just saying. Hey, Butter Crumpet.
No, I suck. Riding a scooter. What about the punch? Oh yeah.
If Chantal actually got up the gumption to do something about the shit that is done to her on a daily basis on the internet, defamation, definitely. And this would not be the only reason why. YABA is not only, YABA's not the only one either. So many people defame Chantal on a daily fucking basis, and they never pose it as theory crafting. They never pose it as maybes and ifs. They pose it as definitely. They pose it as a, not even an allegation. They pose it as a fucking fact of reality. So yeah, if Chantal ever got it together and gave a fuck enough about her business, which is her internet, you know, whatever you want to call it, yes, she could take these fucking people to the cleaners based on defamation and fucking legitimate copyright claim concerns. Like, all of it, if she wanted to, but she never, ever will, because she's too lazy. So that these people, they take advantage. They know Chantal too well. They know Chantal better than she knows herself, they say, and they take full fucking advantage. That's why they're so willing to do these things, say these fictitious, fucking ridiculous things about her.
Okay, how about me? You want me to do Skinny Queen? Okay. don't even remember what she looks like, honestly.
She said that's hot. Chantal said that's hot, that she's old enough to be Ghostface's mother. She said that's hot.
Ew. I'm going to need fucking evidence of that. I'm going to need evidence of Chantal saying that. Based on what I've seen here, this audience, these people, I don't believe that not for a fucking second. If you're going to make an allegation such as that, you better provide some fucking evidence to back it up. Like, yikes.
She surrounded herself with scum and PDFs. Everyone in her life is one. I agree, DG, for sure. Thank you, Cindy, and thank you for being a member for 12 months. I appreciate you, hun. She stood up for Cyrax. That's right, Vintage Seeker. Let's not forget that Chantal, that's what happened. That's what people tend to forget.
First of all, we all know YABA watches every move that Chantal makes. If that had actually occurred, YABA would have been all the fuck over it. That is not something YABA would have to be told by anybody. And if evidence like that existed, it would be in this fucking live stream. And YABA would have covered it from Jump Street anyway. YABA doesn't need to be told anything about the object of her obsession. Like, let's get real about shit. This is insane, guys. Like, I'm telling you, this shit has devolved into such... This is why I cannot respect anybody who is willing to rub elbows with this fucking individual, meaning YABA. Any channel who's willing to even passively rub elbows with this fucking miscreant, like, I have no respect for you. None.
The whole thing, they got Marty on Chantal's ass, and the reason he went so hardcore for Chantal, I know people like to go out here and defend Chantal, and Marty should have just not went so hard. Chantal went out here and defended old dude. She sure did. Do we not know the history of Cyrax and what he's been accused of? How he's been caught talking to underage children? Wow. I wonder why Chantal would defend someone like that.
Yeah, dude, it was very clear to everybody looking on that Chantal was absolutely defending somebody who she had no idea anything about who they were or their past. What Chantal probably saw was somebody who appeared to be special needs that was being bullied on the internet. She knew nothing. It was obvious that she knew nothing about this person. And for anybody to fucking run in this direction, like, you're just being dishonest. Chantal has made enough mistakes, like real ones, that you don't have to fucking lie in this direction. There's no need for it. It says more about you than it says anything about Chantal at all.
That doesn't make me question too much seeing a 14-year-old member in her chat who she acknowledges every single time she goes live. Not just, hey. Number one, you shouldn't be acknowledging that person at all. They should be blocked on the spot if you've been made aware that that kid is an underage child immediately. But I'm telling you, it's the way that not only that, she acknowledges him, and she has conversations with him every time he's in there. And when Chantal is having conversations with certain members in her chat, more than likely they talk behind the scenes. She would have carried on standing up for Cyrax.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me that all of this is because this person that they're claiming is a minor became a member of shit? You know, a member, you have no control. Somebody pays money. Anybody can become a member. And so they're judging Chantal for somebody they claim is a minor for becoming a member, yet YABA chose to mod somebody who was a fucking minor. This is fucking unbelievably insane to me. This is insane. I don't even understand, man.
wasn't trod to fuck. Exactly. Absolutely. And all you hear is Marty should have went so hardcore at Chantal. Well, Chantal shouldn't have got on her channel and defended a whole ass predator. Now, should she have? And that wasn't the first time that she had done it. I don't think so, Fallen Angel. I don't think so. But I know it has been confirmed that he is 14 years old, has his own channel and some shit. He wants to be like a famous YouTuber. And she's well aware of that. Thank you for your support, hun. The way she talks about and to other people's kids, also the fact that she defends PDF files is so telling to her nature. Waddling, red flag. Exactly, JS. Absolutely. Like anybody who defends this person and what they are about and what she stands up for and who she defends is very, very, very telling. You know, if this was a man.
What was Sam's stream? What are you guys talking about? I'm trying to look back at Eric's comments, but I can't make sense. Eric, can you please say what you're saying in one concise comment? Snowy Tit says the YouTube age requirement is 13. Oh my God, Yaba, bring it up with YouTube platform. It's so wrong to you. This is ridiculous anyway. You cannot control who watches you. You cannot control if you have hundreds, if you have thousands of people watching you. Statistics tell you that somebody somewhere is going to be a fucking minor. You cannot control that. You can't control it if you're YABA. You can't control it if you're Chantal. But it's crazy if it's true that YABA's judging Chantal for having a minor become a member when YABA allegedly fucking modded a minor. Like it's apples and fucking oranges, man. It's apples and fucking oranges. If any of it is fucking true to begin with anyway, because who the fuck knows?
And they got caught doing the kind of shit that she was doing, it'd be a completely different story. The child also regularly threatens to off people who speak negatively about her. He isn't all there. And Kristen would know. Yep. And see, Maggie Flowers says it right there. The child has also threatened people physically, and she laughs about it. Thank you, Maggie Flowers. I appreciate you. And we're not going to let this go, especially because you cannot keep kids out of your mouth. I don't care if you're talking about somebody's parenting. You shouldn't even be saying kids. Somebody like you who has defended somebody like Cyrax, somebody like Karate Joe, somebody who keeps minors in their chat while they do feeder content on their channel. So if he's there watching your live streams and he's seen it all, he's seen all the shit that you've probably done on your channel, all the shit that you've wiped clean, all the shit that you're doing currently, how you're being really, really disgusting with your food in a sexual way. We all know that's what's happening, Chantal, how you're getting your extra coin. And you are, you know that you've got a minor in your chat room.
Look at all of these fucking dishonest, weird, fucked up assumptions. Like, I can't even fucking handle it. You have fallen really fucking far when you need to reach this fucking hard to try and craft some amount of criticism in Chantal's direction. Like, I promise you there's enough on screen that you don't need to do this. You really... because you only show your own fucking disgusting ass when you do. There's no need to be this dishonest and reach this fucking far this hard. Like, oh my God.
But you just can't help yourself for whatever reason. And normally people like that, they can't hide it. Not to bully. Hey, Front Leroy. Not to bully, but they should start putting her on the neighborhood watch signs. That ain't no nice granny, kids. Run for your lives. I mean, you're not wrong. And they're going to end up doing that eventually, I'd say. Thank you for your support, hun. That hot quote was about the child who exposed himself on the Omegle stream. Holy crap. Disgusting, Chantel. Thank you, she or shits herself. I appreciate you, hun. Dice Lemon says kids are off limits. What is it that her and that slimy ass grift ganger community hater nation thread cannot understand about that? It's fucking sick.
Look at the way that she is trying to morph her fictitious fuckery into being about the Kiwi Farms thread, into being about the gaining ground. Holy fucking shit. This is so fucking pathetic. Like, I can't even believe what I'm seeing or what I'm hearing right now. You are so fucking filled with desperation, and nobody's buying your bullshit other than the imbecile fucking sycophants that you've already fucking scared into submission in your own goddamn chat. Like, are you aware of this? Are you aware that you are a motherfucking joke to everybody else on the internet? Everybody who just happens upon your piss poor, fucking hypocritical, defaming, fictitious fucking bullshit. You're a joke, man. And you've done it to yourself, which is the saddest part of all of it.
Yeah, keep defending that shit, Cliffy. I'm not surprised you found your tribe.
This is just my artistic interpretation of everybody. Okay.
Drawing little cartoons.
I mean, that's a really excellent point, and it just adds into why she's such a fucking hypocrite, and that she doesn't even understand the bullshit fiction that she's spewing right now. Belinda says, yeah, but don't see that she herself is possibly subjecting minors in her own audience to this bad behavior. Age restrict your videos if you care, YABA. Exactly. But she won't, because she's being dishonest and she's weaponizing these serious situations for shits and giggles as usual. She is all bullshit. She is a walking, oh God, this is why she herself has become such a lol cow. This is sad, man. This is so fucking sad.
Tune images while you have a 14-year-old up in your chat room, Chantal, is very telling.
This is insane.
This is sneaky. It says Sheen Hall Slay.
Fondue Pondu says Little Doll, Amdil brother are both minors too. Are they in her chat, Fondue Pondu? Hey, Seattle Sapphires. Good to see you, hun. I'm late. What did I miss? I see she's still a degenerate living her best diabetic life. Hope you all have
exactly. She would never age restrict because that means that she would not receive AdSense on the videos. So she cares enough to grift and to be dishonest in regards to the mistreatment and the fucking fictitious grooming of 14-year-olds, but not enough to age restrict her own fucking content. That, in her own words, she fucking, elevates. If it wasn't for her, according to her, Chantal would have fizzled out long ago. So look in the mirror, YABA. According to you, you are responsible for keeping Chantal's disgusting, grooming, predatory, sexual feeder content fucking going, right? Like, it's at these times where her stupidity, she has no idea what she's saying about herself along the way because of things that she said in the past. This is what makes it funny, man. This is when shit gets fucking comical because she's so stupid. She can't even keep track of her shit. Like, oh, this is so sick, terrible, pathetic.
a great day. You as well. And that about sums it up, lady. Thank you for your support, hon. Look, Ghostface, you see? Just like we talked about in private. I'm on the live stream. drawing pictures. Isn't this so cool? Do you think I'm cool, Ghostface? Do I fit in with you? That's right, Stump Jumper. PDFs will never change their ways. Not even prison can fix it. Nope. Thank you for your support.
Skinny queen. You draw like me. I suck. Out my back. Who does Sheen hauls?
See, I don't think this shit's cute. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's cute. I'm not offended by her drawings. It's just the fact that she's sitting there drawing these little cartoon images when she knowingly has a minor in her chat. And she's acting super. I mean, not that she doesn't, always act, but it's so extra icky when you know that there's a minor in there,
Bitch, you are extra icky. The fact that you are trying to weaponize and grift off of fictional fucking groomer allegations when that is actually a prevalent fucked up situation and scenario that plenty of fucking 14-year-olds find themselves in. You sully the weight of those words. You sully that allegation being made against people that deserve it. You are the lowest of the low in terms of disgusting. You make me fucking sick. You make me sick to my fucking stomach. And it's even worse because you have children and you're willing to fucking grift in this direction. Like, you are truly a disgusting fucking disgrace.
What he does. Does she not have legs? I got lazy at the leg part. I don't even know what her legs look like. Ew, no, Brenda. I already did. Oh, I didn't see my SGM hotkey. Hold on a sec. Where is it?
Yeah, guys, I'm having a hard time, like, listening to this and listening to just how far YABA's taking it. I'm not having fun anymore. Like, I can't laugh. I can't joke. This is fucking disgusting. And YABA is doing this to, in fact, grift. She is saying this. She is sullying the weight of these words for grifting purposes. You cannot get more disgusting than this. This is no longer fun. This is no longer comical. This is disgusting. Like, oh my God.
Khakis and Sears. Everybody I draw shops at Sears. Hi, Energy. Draw Destiny? Okay. What did Destiny look like again? I don't even remember. No, I don't think I can draw Destiny. Did she wear glasses? No, it doesn't look like Destiny. These are not flattering because I suck at art.
John says, hadn't even occurred to me that she could be doing the drawings to appeal to the kid. I mean, you can definitely question that since she knowingly has a minor in there and the way that she speaks to the minor, like they're on a...
Holy Christ, guys. I can't even fucking believe what we're hearing right now. This is why it shocked me. Although maybe it's smart Chantal. Maybe Chantal considers this so ridiculous that there's no need to address it. But it shocked me because I believe this was 2 days ago, was it? No, it was a day ago. And this is legitimately what I thought when we watched Chantal's video together. This is what I thought she was going to be addressing. But maybe she considers it, because I could understand that. Maybe she considers it so ridiculous that she's like, I'm not, like, why would I? Because this is ridiculous. YABA is defaming her, sullying this word, and weaponizing the abuse of children like it's fucking, like it's cool, like it's normal, like it's A-okay. I can't even believe where we're at right now.
A personal level, absolutely, I'm going to question whether or not she's doing it to appeal to the 14-year-old that's in her chat.
Holy shit.
Just saying. Hey, Illyria.
I'm not trying color. She's gonna get everyone to flag my channel.
Oh, grooming foodie beauty over there, huh? This is the woman that y'all want to defend. This is the woman you want to get on Twitter and talk about other people criticizing her. Is that right, Clifford? Clifford, how do you feel about Cutie over there having a 14-year-old in her chat? You're okay with that? Just a question.
Should I?
I think TMI Creation says, Angry Pistachio, do you think YABA is trying to be so extreme to get Foodie to mention her and make drama to bring more traffic to her own channel? She's a fraction of Foodie's sub amount. I think that there's always that intention behind the bullshit that YABA spews. I think the intention is always to try and make Chantal rage. So I've got to retract what I was saying before. It is absolutely smart of Chantal to not address this. It does not deserve to be addressed. It is so fucking ridiculous that it would be a mistake to address it. And yes, I think that there is always in everything and every ridiculous utterance that comes out of Yaba's mouth, I think there's some amount of intention to try and trigger Chantal in some way because it brings views to the channel. People love it. YABA was the one who told us the most about when FFG and Chantal were going back and forth at each other. YABA was the one who told us that it only benefited FFG. So, of course, that intention is there. It's always fucking there.
Having a 14-year-old in her chat, drawing little artsy pictures, making sure she notices him every time he's in there, having little personal conversations with him in the chat. You're okay with that? You're okay with that? I mean, I'm assuming because you had a whole lot to say about Pulpy.
Holy shit.
And the way that
What is Ameristar? What is Ameristar? Opal says, I think YABA is trying to overcompensate by weaponizing this against Chantal because she's angry. People said her having Ameristar in her daughter's room is inappropriate. I need to look that up right now. What is that? Ameristar. Is that... Did you mistake? Like, did you spell that wrong? Ameristar. I'm trying to look what that is. Oh my God. Holy shit. Ameristar home surveillance. Holy shit. No, the fuck. She does not have a fucking surveillance camera in her daughter's bedroom. No, the fuck she doesn't. You know, when I was growing up, I won't give too many details because it's not really my story to tell and I'm only aware of it secondarily. Although I myself undressed in this girl's bedroom, but growing up, there was a very successful father, made a lot of money, was a pillar of the fucking community. And it was found out that there was a camera in the young daughter's bedroom. And I myself even remember as a child being led to said bedroom because they had a pool. And I was instructed to change in that bedroom. And it was a big to-do. And this man was fucking prosecuted for this. This is, like, historically a really fucking disgusting thing to have in your daughter's bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? How old is her daughter, dude? Like, if you're beyond the age of an infant where it's not like one of those, you know how what are they called? It's like the baby monitor. If you're past the baby monitor age, because now most baby monitors come equipped with a camera as well. If you're past baby monitor age, it's fucking creepy. It is fucking creepy to surveil your 8 to 10-year-old daughter's bedroom. Oh my God. Are you sure? Are you guys making this up to any degree? Because this is serious fucking allegations. This is serious shit that you're saying. Are you sure this is real? This can't be fucking real. Like, oh my God. No. No, dude. Oh my God. I need a moment. If you guys are lying to me, and if I judge in this direction, I'm going to be so angry at you. You have no idea. Because this is heavy shit. Like, it's a heavy, heavy fucking situation. If she has video surveillance in her fucking 8-year-old daughter's bedroom. Whew.
That he criticizes Chantal. So I gotta ask you how you feel about Chantal hosting a minor up in her chat the way that she is. You know what I mean? I mean, you are the dude that everybody says certain things about, and I mean, holy shit, red fucking flag, you know? I mean,
dude, I have to say, I am taking this really like my stomach is my heart is in my fucking stomach. And it's because of the only other time I've heard of a video camera surveilling a fucking little girl, this man was fucking prosecuted. This man was prosecuted. He was rightfully fucking labeled a pedophile. This is beyond an invasion of privacy. Like, that is predatory. If a little girl in her bedroom where she sleeps, where she undresses, is surveilled by camera at all times, that is a predatory fucking act. 100%. No questions about it. None. Absolutely no questions. I can't even believe it. All of you guys are saying that she's admitted it, that Sam has referenced it in stream. And to me, that is a real, want to talk about red fucking flags? You want to talk about red flags? It is too many fucking red flags in one place. The fact that these two motherfuckers are so confident and so comfortable to speak this predatory shit on the internet for all to hear. There's something so fucking wrong going on in this situation. Like, I wish you guys were lying to me. I wish you hadn't told me. I wish I wasn't aware of this. I don't like what this means. Ugh. She did. Okay. Fish Inc. said she did say it's in the playroom attached to the bedroom. That makes it different. If it is not in the girl's bedroom, then it is entirely different. A playroom, that the intentions are completely different. If she has a camera in the playroom, it is entirely different than putting it in the little girl's personal fucking bedroom. Absolutely different. See, everyone's saying different things. Mons is saying potato. I've heard her say it's in her daughter's room. Thank God she did say bedroom, but I hope you're right. we need to find the clips. We need to find the clip because in my opinion, it changes the intention. It changes the predatory nature entirely. If it's in a playroom, then that could be the intention can be seen as she is just surveilling the playroom, maybe to make sure the kids aren't in there when they're not supposed to be, monitoring if they potentially hurt themselves in the playroom. It is very different to having it in a child's personal bedroom where they sleep, where they get dressed. It is so different. See, I am not like YABA. I am not like YABA. I'm not going to just run in a direction based on hearsay. I want you to listen to how careful I always am with my words. If it's this, if it's that. Do you know what I mean? If I've not heard with my own ears, then it's always an if. But of course, YABA does not show that same respect to CHANTAL or to anybody fucking else. She doesn't even deserve that respect from me. But fortunately for her, I am who I am no matter. I disagree. Nicole says the playroom is still creepy. Why is that not faced outward? It's not the same though. You can have your opinion thinking it's creepy. It is entirely different if it's the playroom to if it's the personal bedroom. It is so different. However, I am definitely going to be listening to all of these very strange fucking fictional allegations that she's making towards CHANTAL. And now I'm going to be I'm going to be wondering the whole time, is this projection? Is this fucking projection? Let's listen together and decide.
I do know that you also like to talk about children. You do, specifically mine and my wife's children and parenting and things like that. Like I said, that's a theme that goes on over there. Even though we're not a kid vlogging channel or even show any of our personal life, but for some reason that community and that freaking thread that they run over there, it's kids, cameras spying, this really disgusting made up shit. You know,
do you know how fucking rich it is that she is talking about anybody talking about made up shit when that is exactly what she's been doing this entire fucking time? Everything that she's been saying has been 100% made the fuck up. Just absolute fucking fiction. Projection. Now I'm wondering, is it? Like, holy shit.
What this community is known for, right? That's CHANTAL included. CHANTAL's also Grift Gang. They're a bunch of projection. That's all projection. Whenever they say something about someone, they're saying it about themselves. That's a community.
Oh my God. This is bad, guys. This is is that what she's doing? Everything is a self-fucking report on YABA's fucking part. Is that what she's doing right now too? Oh, I can't even handle where this has gone today. Oh my God.
Community of projectors.
Did you draw yourself yet? No, do you want me to draw myself? Okay, I'll draw myself.
Butter Crumpet said didn't think she was allowed to speak to other men, but boys are fine.
Let me see. Hijab.
I gotta know, how does a 14-year-old even find this channel and how does that happen? Like, how did that happen? Like, if I knew I had a minor in here, fuck out of here. I don't care if you're 17, if you're 18, I don't fucking want you around here. We're a bunch of like, you know, like, no, why would you want to hang out with us? Go be a kid, go live your life, go be gaming with kids or whatever it is that you do. Why do you want to do this shit? Exactly, Wicked Crafter.
Why did you allegedly mod a fucking minor then, YABA? Like, what does that mean for you, dude? Like, oh, and this content is okay to take care of your children? you're proud enough to put it out on the internet for your children's potential friends to see, but it's not okay for them to watch. Like, you need to fucking inspect that. You need to really have a conversation with yourself about all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, holy shit. She doesn't even understand what she's saying when she says these things, because she is so intimately fucking intertwined in everything that she's making allegations about. It's like, if this is the problem that you're claiming it is, you are so intimately fucking interwoven in that problem. Like, holy shit.
What you said. But again, imagine if this was SJM sitting here and SJM had a 14-year-old girl in there and SJM was sitting down in this adult high chair, giggling like a fucking teenager, drawing little pictures. This community would be up in flames right now. And imagine if there was somebody on the Twitter defending that SJM while he was doing all that. Just imagine the outrage. And not only that, but the Omegle shit that they just fucking made a whole documentary about. Imagine that being a man and a little girl.
Yeah, I mean, her and Sam have accidentally let it out that the children, her children, they are aware of Chantal, what she does, the type of content, what their job, their money making fucking scheme entails. Like, take a look. Take a look at the room that they have shown on camera. How many different fucking pieces of Chantal memorabilia fucking exist in that room alone? So this is why I say, if all of these things that YABA is saying is true, and how inappropriate it is for children, then how fucked up is it that she has exposed her own children to it? Like, she really forgets. She forgets her own fucked up lore before she even says shit like this. If all of that is true, then what the fuck does it make you, YABA? Like, dude, you need to understand what the fuck you're saying when you're so intimately fucking involved. Dude. Oh my God, Potato. Potato says, LOL, can you imagine the take your mom to work day at school and they had to describe their job? Dude, I think of this always. I think of this all the time because her kids are getting to an age where, unfortunately, the internet, that is how children of today, that is how they communicate with each other. That's where they get their trends. That's where they get their slang. That's how they fucking hang out, is on the fucking internet. And oh my God, all I can ever imagine is them becoming aware, especially like, have you ever taken a look? Have you ever had a conversation with this new generation in regards to like body shaming and shit like that? Like, these kids would be fucking roasted on sight if the school ever became aware that their fat, hypocritical mother pays for their food and home by doing this on the internet. Those kids would be fucking pariahs, man. How you could even be willing to gamble with that is so fucking selfish. Like, I can't. Like, can you imagine if this little girl's friends ever become aware and hear all of the fucking back and forth about the fact that her mother puts a camera in her room? Does she? Doesn't she? Is it in her bedroom? Is it in her playroom? Why isn't your mother watching you while in the same home closely enough that she has to fucking surveil you like you're a criminal? Like, oh my God. Like, I know we're from a different time, but you need, when you have children that are coming up in a different world than the world you grew up in, you need to be aware of the social norms of today. And to me, it's just selfish and it's fucking reckless. Oy, oy, oy. This is why she gets so angry when people bring up her potential parenting, because she's making some serious, fucked up, damaging mistakes. Like, oh my God, dude.
Put your tongue in your mouth. You got a 14-year-old in your chat. Put your tongue in your mouth. Hey, Marie.
I can draw a hijab.
Oh, really, Butter Crumpet?
Accurate. Twinsies.
No, not fat enough. Sorry.
Yo, and you know how honest kids are. Snowy Tit says, just imagine Yaba explaining to kids all the different ways she has to call someone fat. And you know kids be fucking ruthless and fucking honest. The kids would be like, but you're fat also. So what are you doing? You know a kid would say that and not think fucking twice about it. Oh my God, I would pay to fucking watch that interaction occur. Andrea says, what's wrong with having her tongue out like that around a 14-year-old? It's because she's projecting. This is why I'm saying it has a different feeling now to think that Yaba's projecting with all of this reaching, and it's making me judge her really harshly. Like, this is really gross. This is a self-report, it seems, and it's really fucking gross. I don't know what to do with it, honestly. Like, this shit stopped being fun like 30 minutes ago because of this.
Put yourself on the back of her. What do you guys think? Just draw DD? Okay. Why not? Does she wear glasses? I don't even remember what she looks like.
Lala says, remember when she claimed that she used to do this in high school to entertain her friends? Living in the past, she has nothing. 40 years old, y'all. Shaking my head. Exactly. So that,
To be honest with you, Yaba sexualizing Chantal sticking her tongue out, it says more about Yaba than it does about Chantal. This is why I keep saying that this is projection on her part. Like, I don't know if she's projecting and if this is a self-report or if she is just overreaching the way that she always does with Chantal to try and grift and weaponize fictitious fucking child grooming allegations. I can't decide which now, and I'm really fucking troubled by it. I am so fucking troubled by it that I don't know. I no longer know how to take what's happening here today. It's yuck either way, though.
again, knowing how mentally stunted, I mean, just listen to the stories that she tells. Thank you for your support, hun. Listen to how she's stuck in the past. It's hard for her to connect with other 40-year-olds. It's hard for her to connect to other 30-year-olds. Hell, even 20-year-olds don't act like this. So look at the people that she's connecting with in her chat, having conversations with.
Dude, everything she just said is absolute projection. Everything she just said fits her to a fucking T. Absolutely. Just not in regards to a fucking minor. It fits in a different direction, but it fits all the same. Like, this is insane, man.
14-year-old kids. I mean, it makes sense, right? It makes sense, but does it make it okay? Absolutely not. Chins and Phyllis claiming 12-year-old boys are grown men. That's absolutely disgusting, Wicked Crafter, and it's sick. Thank you for your support. I can't wait to see how Chantal's backpedals from this shit, it'll be the only exercise.
I need to know where she ever claimed that 14-year-olds were grown men. Like, she has made so many fucking, or her audience has made so many allegations, and she has just run with it. No ifs, ands, or buts on YABA's part. She just takes it as fucking as gospel. This is insane. When we all know that if any of this had ever occurred, YABA would have covered it at the time in stream. Chantal doesn't fart on the internet without fucking YABA covering it. So how, please, tell me, did this shit happen to slip past her fucking site? Like, come on now.
Exercise that she gets. You know what, Maggie Flowers? She hasn't yet. And it's been out there and it's been talked about. I mean, eventually, after the Karate Joe shit came out, she had no other choice but to get rid of him. So I got to wonder now, are you going to get rid of the 14-year-old in your chat, Chantal? We can just keep talking about it every day. Every single day, we'll just talk about it to make sure that every single body knows that you're entertaining minors while acting like a child on your channel. Every single day.
And so are you, YABA. YouTube is the #1 fucking consumed source of entertainment for children because it is easily accessible and free. Do you know that the potential for anybody, children, adults, any human being, any age, this is the reason why I criticize your behavior the way that I do. Your content, what you display, is way more dangerous to both adults and children than Chantal's content could ever be. What you display as okay, the hypocrisy, the dishonesty, the inconsistency, the immoral bullshit that you display every day and brag about how much money it makes you, you have the dangerous content for 14-year-olds, for 16-year-olds, for 20-year-olds, for 40-year-olds, for anybody. You are the one with dangerous content. You can lie about Chantal all day. It doesn't make it true. Like, you're so disgusting.
Since you want to talk about kids, we're going to talk about kids, Chantal.
Since you, Chantal, want to speak the facts about the fact that I raise and care for my children by your sheer existence in this world, I'm going to make shit up and grift with the fiction that you are now a child groomer because you may happen to have a 14-year-old in your fucking audience that you have no control over. Like, this is insane. This has taken a fucking new level of insanity. I can't even believe what's happening.
What discarded roses say? Hold on, I missed it. Shoot. Hey, Toots. Every single child I know knows what grown folks' business, and the ones that don't, I make sure to teach immediately. We don't treat children like adults where I'm from. Exactly, Toots. Exactly. Hey, Sky Ferrari. It just proves how distorted her
No,
view.
I mean, where YABA's from, she just surveils children like they're fucking criminals because she's too fat and fucking obsessed with Chantal to actually parent them appropriately. That's what the fuck you do where you're from. Like, yuck. Fucking yuck.
Of herself is. Yeah. Agreed. The 12-year-old men in Jamaica. Yes, discard of roses. Yep.
Hold on, I look at them. Okay.
You think he's using his mommy's credit card to pay for memberships in Chantal's chat?
I suck at drawing.
You were talking.
You know, it's very telling that not once has she mentioned the parents' fucking duty to be monitoring what the child is watching, to monitor what the child is potentially paying for? Not once. All of the onus is put onto Chantal. And this is a mother. This is a mother herself putting all of the onus onto the entertainer and not onto the parent. This is such a self-report that I can't even believe YABA does. She has no idea what the window she's showing into her own fucking soul with all of this. This is fucking amazing. Holy God.
Talking about the Jamaican 12-year-old men. I had to scroll back up to see it. Talking about childhood stories is fine on occasion, but she hasn't built any new experiences. A 25-year-old would find her childish. Yes. She has the mentality of a 14-year-old or younger. So I'm not shocked that they're buddies, that they're pals. But again, it doesn't make it okay. You're a grown-ass woman. Not only you're a grown-ass woman, Chantal, at this point, you're a granny. You're a granny, lady. You're old enough to have grandchildren. So desperate for male attention. Age doesn't matter. Agreed, Maddie Kitty. Thank you for being a member for 7.
Oh, she can name them for you, Donna Morte, because she surveils her children like they're fucking criminals. While YABA is busy obsessing over every detail of Chantal's fucking life, she is surveilling her own children like they're criminals because she's too lazy, too busy, too obsessed to parent them appropriately. She is taken to surveilling them like they're in a fucking prison camp. Like, that's insanity to me. That is fucking insanity to me. That this individual is presuming to pass judgment on anybody ever at any fucking time. Like, holy shit.
Months. She's doing those nasty mukbangs knowing kids are watching. Yep.
What do you think? Shakespeare?
I mean, the conversation is uncomfortable. I'm with you, Sky. Like 100% the conversation is uncomfortable, but it has to be had. Like, when is enough enough? Again, if this was a man doing these kind of things on his YouTube channel, it would just be a different turn of events. The only reason that she has skated along for this long is because she's a woman. End of. And like, it is just time to have the conversation. And maybe we need to start having them daily. If you're going to sit here and host children in your chat room, and then not only that, you're acting like a child in your live streams, and you're doing disgusting, nasty, sexual feeding things on your recorded content that you know that person is watching, like, we're never going to let that shit go.
Thank you.
Oh my God. She's really going for the fucking gusto with this, huh? She's really fucking taking it here, huh? Oh my God. This is so fucked up. This is such a fucking level of fucked up that I am finding myself lost for words at this ridiculousness right now. I can't even believe it. I genuinely can't even fucking believe it.
It's not past you.
Kalari says, if this was a dude, he would be over. Yes. Like, there's no way. There's no way. If you're defending this shit, I'm side-eyeing you. There's no way you can defend this shit. Not at all.
Glasses look British.
And you want to step up and say shit about people who are not problematic? Seriously has never, ever been problematic in this community. Has sat there, stayed in his lane, minded his business, and then you want to stir up a little drama. You know why it's a big deal to go criticize somebody like Pulpy, who does his own thing, who don't fucking get in nobody's business? He does his little reactions and he cuts the fuck out every day. You want to know why that's such a problem, Cliffy? Because when you start saying this negative shit.
Now I understand. Now I understand why she's trying to. Wow. Now I understand 100% why YABA is doing this in Chantal's direction. This is all a piss poor fucking failed attempt to tie this to the gaining ground. Me oh my. Me oh fucking my. I should have known. I should have fucking known.
About this man who minds his own business, who does his own things. You create a whole hate mob to attack people. You start hosting live streams. It's a matter of time. You probably won't now because people shut that shit down real quick, didn't they? But
tell me what happened between the gaining ground and fucking Pulpy? What happened there? I need to know. I have been away from the internet for the most part for a few days. What the fuck did Gaining Ground even say in regards to Pulpy? Donna Morte says Gigi is a spurg, but his questions were not a big deal. What were his questions? Can you tell me what his questions were? Donna Morte says nothing. He just said Pulpy is a hypocrite. And because of this, like, yo, this is what it is. 100%, Belinda, this is 100% what it is. This is an attempt for her to get into Pulpy's good book and to align her dying fucking lol cow fucking channel with somebody else. And you're just going to end up taking him down with you. I would be very interested to know if Pulpy is willing to align himself with not only YABA and her as a person, but to align himself with these bullshit fucking claims of Chantal being a potential pedophile herself, groomer, sympathizer. All the allegations that she's made in this stream. I would love to know, and I would love to see if Pulpy is willing to align with YABA and to co-sign her grifting and sullying these very fucking weighted words in Chantal's direction. I would love to fucking know that. Like, ew. This bitch this is too far. This shit is too fucking far. And all of this is just because she refuses to admit wrong. She refuses to admit that she's made mistakes. She refuses to admit that she's a hypocrite. That her fucking she's been backed into a fucking corner. That she's doxed people for wrong think. This is the weakest, most disgusting fucking individual I've ever seen. And yo, like worse than FFG, I will say that now. I really think she's worse than FFG in so many ways. Like, yikes.
What normally happens is he'll take somebody like that and then he'll start hosting these live streams. Just nothing but hate. Like hate. It's not funny. It's not lighthearted. You're not calling out some really horrible, terrible behavior that Pulpy's doing. No, you're just trying to start a hate mob, and everybody knows the kind of community that you and your people are all about. Exactly. Hey, girl, he's vicious and vindictive, and you ought to leave that person alone. Jen says the kid's been around for all the Cabela stuff too. The eating stuff is the least of the problems. Yeah, you're right, Jen. You're not wrong. Yep. That's what.
Do you know how fucking crazy it is for YABA to say about Gaining Ground or anybody else that they're vicious or vindictive? Like, that's you. Those are adjectives that explain you to a T. Like, look at everything that we've all been through this summer. It is as a result of your vicious, vindictive, fucking pathetic weakness and refusal to fucking self-examine. Like, I can't even believe what the fuck she's saying right now. I really can't.
What Gigi does best, turning people against someone. Yeah, and Pulpy don't deserve that. to have a whole fucking hate mob, to have that fucking hater nation, whatever threat.
Dude, gaining ground does not turn anybody against anybody. He's not some almighty powerful fucking magician. What gaining ground has done is what I have done, what Belinda has done. When you call somebody out for behavior that they're guilty of, and you do it long enough and loud enough, people begin to wake up and see the fucking light. If that's not true with Pulpy, then that won't happen in that case. But stop fucking hating him because he successfully called your shit out and you saw repercussion from it. Like, that's what this is about. You can't stomach it. You can't stand it. You can't come to terms with it. And because of it, you are being vicious and vindictive in his direction. The fuck do you care about his opinion about Pulpy or anybody else? Keep it on the eye, motherfucker. Worry about yourself. Because your own shit is in a state of fucking like unbelievable disarray. Like, worry about your own shit first. Idiot.
Fred going after him, that whole fucking gang. You see the kind of stuff that they say about me, that they say about Sam. You think that anybody for them is off limits? Hell no. Absolutely not. Thank you, Deb, for the support. I appreciate you,
She's
hun.
trying to get a better man to fight her battles for her. That's what she's trying to do. She is trying to incite anger because of whatever opinion Gaining Ground had about Pulpy. She is desperately trying to incite a fight between Pulpy and Gaining Ground because, unlike YABA, Pulpy has a good backing behind him, and he's like well respected as far as his character is concerned in the space. And she is trying desperately to use that to her advantage. Like, you don't even manipulate good, bitch. You do it so overtly. There's no subtlety about your fucking imbecilic fucking attempts at manipulation. Just quit while you're fucking ahead, bitch. Like, you fail at everything all the time. So sad for you.
They're vile, disgusting. You want to talk about us being vile? Please. Okay. And dude, you've gotten away for way.
Every industry needs project managers, and a Google Career Certificate can help you get the skills to get the job. You'll learn project plan
too long.
So just to recap, if you're new here, I'll show you the recaps, okay? All right, so we have S-Jam, No Madness.
I'm just not laughing. I don't think it's cute, but I'm 41 years old. That's probably why.
Destiny. I forgot to put a Hot Topic t-shirt. Skinny Queen. Dee. Me.
Can I just say, I've not yet commented on the drawings that Chantal is putting up on screen, but she's really fucking bad at drawing. Like, I have not been able to guess not a fucking one of who she's trying to depict in these fucking portraits. Like, bitch, and you're drawing them all too thin. What are you doing? Like, what is this, Chantal? God damn it.
Breezin. Who's that reactor? Who is this again? Mama Goob. All right. I was far too kind. I'm not trying to be mean with these. I'm just I'm trying to do like an actual kill.
In her 7 years on YouTube, we've seen you socialize with minors, animal abuse, got rid of your kids to go marry a little guy in another country. Still no sex, right, Rachel?
Hold on a second. I need to check something real quick. Or maybe I'll let this play while I do it. Hold on. I'll let you watch this as I check.
Yeah, Amberlyn. Draw Jamaican beef patty. Hello? You want me to draw beef patty? Why? No way. Draw juice.
The fuck is that?
The old man? Who's the paneer guy? I forget.
Hey, somebody's problem.
Yeah, Zachary Michael.
Oh my God, Belinda, who was that supposed to be, man? Belinda just DM'd me a drawn picture and I have no idea. That's Breezy. Oh my God. You drew that? Did you draw that? Or is that one of Chantal's fucking drawings? You know what's crazy too? What's really crazy is that Chantal is just laughing and trying to be good natured and have a good time. And these are the things that YABA is saying while she does it. Like, there's something so fucking sinister about all of that. Yeah, I saw the mouth. I don't get it.
Zachary Michael.
Discarded Roses says Pulpy is so
It's like a
unproblematic. I
circle
didn't even know
mouth,
he
like
was
an
a real
asshole
world
mouth.
reactor. That's so funny.
The round mouth hole had me dead. It was like an asshole mouth.
Yeah, she's so proud of herself. Like, I mean, the least you could have did was send Salah down to Mr. A's little corner store and bought you a box of colored pencils, Chantal. Put a little effort into anything that you do, ma'am.
Oh. All right, it's time to speed this up now.
I'm pretty sure she's out of breath sitting there doing those drawings.
Yo, 370. You're out of breath, man. Ooh, hold on. I got to check Twitter again.
Guys, what do you want me to draw today? We're doing Pictionary.
Did you listen to this?
Dude, you had one good drawing. And the only reason it was funny, because it was before anybody got to see what Nodder looked like. And then when everybody got to see what Nodder looked like, it was pretty fucking spot on. You're not going to be able to recreate that moment. Move a win.
Stephanie, I am reading your DMs right now. I'm not gonna watch it or address it right this moment, but I will watch the link you just sent me either later or at a different time. Yeah, I mean, B Walsh says, "LOL, you calling her 370?" I'm calling her 370 now. I've always conservatively called her 300, but a woman way wiser than I, Alona, said that she thinks YABA is closer to 370. So from now on, I'm going with that. From now on, this bitch is 400 pounds. And you can go ask Alona to explain the reasons why.
Like from everything else in your life. Move a win.
No, I appreciate it, Stephanie, and I will look into it, but I'm not going to do it in stream. Yeah, Alona said that.
She's really into this one. You think so? It says I love unicorns. Every time
Steve.
When pauses him, like, let's say that like your mom's reacting to him, every time he pauses, he's always going like
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
If Chantal hadn't deleted her children, she'd be the mother that lets the minors drink alcohol in her home. Oh, for sure.
You don't love Washington. Who's next?
Sorry.
God, could you imagine?
When did it cut me off? I was saying to Stephanie that I will look into it and that I appreciate you telling me, and that sometimes he listens to me, sometimes he doesn't, but that I will have a conversation with him for sure.
I want to say it, but could you imagine her having teenage kids, teenage sons, and them coming over and drinking alcohol in her house? You already know. If she's hosting minors in her chat, if she's gotten caught having actual PDFs in her chat, you think that this woman wouldn't get a minor drunk and take advantage? She absolutely would, and that is my opinion. And then I'm sticking to it. Don't forget to give to your local women shelters. Yes, Dice Lemon. You know,
we need to hear that again. What the fuck did she just say?
Did that one. Got him coming over. If Chantal hadn't deleted her children, she'd be the mother that lets the minors drink alcohol in her home. Oh, for sure.
You don't love Washington. Who's next?
God, could you imagine? I don't even want to say it, but could you imagine her having teenage kids, teenage sons, and them coming over and drinking alcohol in her house, you already know. If she's hosting minors in her chat and she's gotten caught having actual PDFs in her chat, you think that this woman wouldn't get a minor drunk and take advantage? She absolutely would, and that is my opinion.
Holy fuck. Like, this is so beyond fucking defamation. I don't even know what to say right now. And it fucks me up to like, I can't believe that these people are okay with just this willy-nilly fucking defamation and dishonesty and reaching and fucking grifting with such serious topics just because the topic of conversation is universally disliked. Like, why do you refuse to be a good person consistently no matter what? Do you not understand that making allowances for fucked behavior, as long as you don't like the person, makes you a shitty person? Like, fucking, these people are so disgusting. All of them. All of them, all of the time.
I'm sticking to it. Don't forget to give to your local women shelters. Yes, Dice Lemon. You know, we did that one time when we had the we asked for donations for the kids' school because they asked for like feminine products, and gosh, we got boxes and boxes of tampons and pads, and so much the school couldn't even. It was too much.
What do you mean by that? Maddie Mad says, we have Mr. Snowflake to thank for this. Do you know what I've wanted to do for quite some time, but I've not gotten to it yet? I have desperately wanted to watch together some of the Mr. Snowflake documentaries just to try and get a gauge on how he's covering Chantal, if he's doing it fairly, if he's doing it accurately. What do you mean by that? I need to know what you mean by that. When you say we have Mr. Snowflake to thank for this, I had really hoped that he was covering Chantal from a fair and morally consistent fucking standpoint, which almost nobody fucking does. Unless they're outside of this community altogether. Maddie Mad says, Mr. Snowflake clickbaited ALR being a pedo first, then he did with Chantal. Now, clickbaiting with something is different than making that accusation or allegation. Is he actually making that allegation, or is he only clickbaiting with a maybe? I agree it's fucked up, but it's also not the same in my opinion. Andrea says he's not fair at all. He's all about the drama. It's one thing to be about the drama, but you can still remain fair and still cover the drama. Like, you can do those two things at the same time. Is he covering her fairly? What? He said AOR could have maybe been arrested because of his interview. Like, holy shit. Do we need to watch that right now? Do we need to watch that right fucking now? What interview are you talking about? Can you please drop the link in chat right now? I need a minute. I need to go run and pee. Please drop the link in chat. I think we need to watch that together immediately. Hold on. Let me go pee right quick. Please drop the link if you can. While I'm peeing, I'll be right back. Yo, I am so sorry, but I could not just leave it there. I knocked over. Oh, I knocked over my whole fucking shit on my way. I wish I could show you guys the setup that I have and the way that I have to limbo over several different wires. Like anytime I leave my little alcove to go to the bathroom or get a drink or anything, I knocked over so much. Can you hear me? Before I continue, can you please confirm that you can hear me? Somebody in chat, just let me know you can hear me. Is my thing moving? Hold on, I can check. Unshare this real quick. Okay, good. You can hear me, right? Okay, good. Yo, I knocked over so much shit. I had to pick it up before I sat back down. I would not have been able to sit here with the disarray around me. I'm so sorry. All right, so what do you want to do? Did somebody leave me the link? Do you guys want to watch the Casey shit together right now? Or do you want to continue this piece of shit YABA stream? Do you want to watch this together? Or do you want to continue the YABA stuff? Don't just say yes. Say either YABA or Snow to vote. All of the above. We can. Casey, I was making me too. Like, yo, vintage camera girl, I am so wanting to get away from this topic because of how disgusted I am with it. Continue with YABA. Snowflake deserves his own stream. I kind of agree with you. In that, and listen, I have fucking time tonight. I have fucking time. So maybe we should finish the YABA shit and then begin a new fucking stream for Snowflake. Maybe that's what we'll do. Is that what we should do? It seems like most people are saying both. And I got some fucking time tonight, boys. Yes. Okay, good. I'm glad you agree. Me too. All right, let's continue with the YABA shit. I'm letting you know right now, though, I'm going to start skipping around because, bro, we are holy fucking hell. We are together 3 hours in and yo, I've not said this yet. Thank you so much, Tank Girls Pet Dragon, for saying happy birthday. And thank you to everyone who has said happy birthday. I've not said this yet because I don't even know if I want, you'll understand after I tell you. I'm doing this stream today out of fear because tomorrow is my actual birthday. My birthday is June 23rd. But I fear the reason why I'm doing this birthday stream today is because with the way that I've been feeling emotionally, I have a horrible feeling that tomorrow I'm going to feel so bad that I'm going to isolate. I'm not going to look at the internet at all. I may even isolate from, real life friends and family. So I'm just prepping in case that occurs. I really hope I don't feel that badly tomorrow. But I have to ask, please, if you do not see me on the internet at all tomorrow, please don't even say happy birthday to me tomorrow. Like, it's that serious. So that's why I'm doing it today as like a fail safe, So just please keep that in mind, guys. And happy birthday, Andrea, tomorrow. Happy birthday tomorrow if I don't see you. I hope you have a good day. I hope I have a good day too. Like, I'm prepping. Yes, please, everybody say happy birthday to Andrea today if you won't see her tomorrow, and tomorrow if you think you will. I know. I'm just prepping for it though. I'm just being honest. After like 32, birthdays have not been a happy fucking time for me, you know? All right, let's continue with this fuckery though, guys. Ugh. I'm going to start skipping though quite a bit. And also to anybody, to anybody who considers themselves my enemy, if you think that you can hurt me by using my age against me, that's not what it is. There's nothing you can say about my age or my birthday that's going to hurt me. It's so much deeper than that, and you have nothing to do with it. So please, please shift your focus and call me old. It's not about that. Ugh. Belinda, I know, but you know what they'll do? Do you know how this space, anytime you show any amount of vulnerability, they will use it or try to their advantage? Little do they know, it has absolutely nothing to do with other people's opinions. It has to do with the reality of the weight of what those years mean for my physical fucking body. And believe me when I tell you that you're fucking irrelevant loser ass, there is nothing that you could ever say to me on the fucking internet that could even hold a candle to the shit that I fucking deal with on a daily basis. But try. We can have fun with you trying. I'll enjoy. Oh, I forgot to put this on screen. My bad. Do you know that I played this and forgot to add it again? Oh, well, let's do it.
Not bad. I'm not good at drawing. I need more time. I'm doing these fast. Full piece. No, oh yeah, milk tea. You're all getting it. Whether you like it or not.
Yeah, anything for male attention. Yes, that's a good idea, Krabby Joe. We will for sure.
I too have shamed DC for her age as well, because I know it bothers her a lot. Just the simple fact that she still calls herself DC Media Girl, me, oh my. It actually bothers her, and it's done in jest. You know what I mean? And I've said many times, and I meant it, that if she ever earnestly asked me to stop, that I would. You know what I mean? I'm not an asshole. I'm not, I mean, I am, but I'm not a big one, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Hey, Legal Weasel. Good to see you, hon. Yes, Payday, they did.
I don't know remember what she looks like, honestly.
Really, Jamie? I didn't know that. Many hospitals need rape kit care packs donated. Women are not given anything to clean themselves or clothing. I had no idea. That's good to know. Thank you for that. Hey, Nina, a normal 40-year-old has completed a degree, raised a family, bought a house, traveled, or built memories in some way after high school. She just never did. It's creepy. Agreed. Everybody's experience in life is different, okay? But in some ways, we're all the same. We're all out here living life in one way or another. We're all creating memories. We're having life experiences. But for whatever reason, she is not. She is just stunted, stuck in the Middle East because she bought herself into a situation for a man to pretend to be in a relationship with her. She sits in the apartment all day in the Middle East, in a new country where she could be having and creating so many memories and experiences, but she just can't. She's not, whatever is, it's just missing from her brain. She does not have it.
Bro, even when she tries, they have something negative to say about that too. No matter what fucking Chantal does, no matter where she goes, no matter what she says, it's always criticized. Have you ever, has anybody here ever seen or heard YABA give credit where it's due to any degree in Chantal's direction? Ever, even one fucking time? If that exists and you're aware of it, please point me in the fucking direction. Because what it looks like to me is that it looks like she always goes out of her way. She will even contradict herself to criticize Chantal by any fucking means necessary. It's quite a fucking talent at this point. She will even contradict herself within the same breath, man.
Bit. Let's do that again. We should do an annual drive for the women's shelters or something. New girl world tradition. Yes, Yulia. We'll definitely start because I want to do it a little bit different. Maybe some like actual like care packages or something. Me and Sam will organize something and we'll figure it all out in the next couple of months. We'll do that for sure. Thank you for being a member for 32 months. I appreciate you, hun. Right? Don't fence me in. Yeah, I agree.
Silvana, that's what it really should be. That's what the fuck her name should be, the negative underground. And I don't know. I mean, I do know. I was going to say, I don't know how we got here, but I do know exactly how we fucking got here. It's because it pays to be as negative as you can be. And everybody who's ever reacted to Chantal sees that. And I guess the pull of that is too great to being fair. There are some people who are like, oh, you know, it's Chantal. Fuck her. She doesn't deserve to be treated fairly anyway. But that's the whole point of being fair, dude. You're fair for fairness' sake, not because somebody fucking deserves it or not. And what has she ever done to not deserve to be treated fairly anyway? Oh my God. Even fucking criminals, the most disgusting criminals, are treated fairly in this fucking country. I can't even fucking handle it. Belinda says, oh hell, they're going to dox every woman at the shelter or the people that donate. If they participate in fucking wrongthink, they will. Like, look at how many supporters, and these were loyal, fervent, fucking years-long supporters of YABA, and look at how quickly she was willing to dox these people just for having a differing opinion. Specifically, and most of the time, regarding you, Belinda, and regarding how YABA and her fucking wife decided to treat you. It's fucking crazy.
I made the face too long. My raping are swollen? Probably. I had so much sodium today.
When do you not have too much sodium? That's every day. And you think it's cute and you think it's funny and you're just gonna sit there and laugh about it. Laugh about how swollen your hands are. Laugh about how swollen your face is. Laugh about all the water that you're retaining. It's real funny, isn't it? Ha ha, hee hee. Ha ha. Kind of like
No, Silvana, what's even crazier is if they took all of this fucking advice that they hurl in Chantal's direction, maybe YABA wouldn't be sitting at a cool fucking near 400 pounds. That's what the fuck it really is. That's why hypocrisy, fucking irony, ridiculousness is the name of the fucking game round these parts. Like, how you gonna fucking hurl all of this advice when you're sitting there at a cool 370, homie, and you refuse to fucking appear on camera? Like, wow.
a 14-year-old that you're hosting over there in your chat that you're having conversations with, and it's almost as if you know him on a personal level. It's definitely sus as fuck. I'm just saying. She's the type of person to be jealous of her own daughter. That person should never be a parent, and we support the 3-time decision over here. Absolutely. Please do not get it twisted. I know that the old Cliffy over there wants to make it out like I'm abortion shaming. I'm absolutely not. A woman's body, a woman's choice. I'm sorry. I do feel like it's a woman's choice, but that doesn't mean that I feel like it should
Unless you're Chantal. And what the fuck does gaining ground have to do with anything? The fuck? Like, why everything always circles back to the gaining ground? This is amazingly telling.
a form of birth control either. You know, you see how that works? You can kind of see how the balance works in both of those things. I don't know. That's just me. And also, if a person has done that 3 times and chooses to talk about me as a parent, I feel like I can talk about their parenting, whether they decided to keep it.
She fucking made it up. I think Chantal has only spoken of one abortion that she's had with Pete's, right? But of course, fucking YABA has fictitiously added several more and is just going along with the narrative like it's fucking fact. And then criticizing Chantal for the fictitious several abortions. You can't make this shit up, guys. This is ridiculous.
Or not. I'm just saying. That's how life works. Hey, Stump Jumper. Thank you. Very good. She keeps saying she doesn't know what people look like, yet she obsessively watches everyone. Exactly. Everyone. She's here right now. She's watching right now. She's mad as hell over the slop that she got freaking called out for yesterday, feeding her lovely husband, slobbering all over that shit, licking the spoon, sticking it in the rice, stirring it around, throwing a bone in there for him, and then asking publicly if he wanted to come get his leftovers. I mean, yeah, you know, I get it. I understand why you're so upset, but that doesn't take away from the fact that you're hosting a 14-year-old minor in your chat. Wow.
You know how fucking crazy it is that YABA is sitting here saying that Chantal watches everything everyone says about her. There's not enough fucking physical time in the day for her to do that. However, YABA has shown us that she is always watching. Anytime anyone is talking about her, she is surely fucking watching. And potentially exercising her abusive fucking trigger finger with copyright abuse to try and silence any and all fucking criticism against her. Like, do not fucking throw stones when you live in a fat fucking glass house of your own creation, bitch. What is wrong with you?
Drawing little artsy pictures. It's not okay. If you were a dude and that was a little girl in their chat, little 14-year-old girl, and a dude was sitting there trying to be all kiddie-ish, drawing little pictures and shit, holding them up to the camera, trying to be on their level mentally, motherfuckers would lose their shit, Chantal. You don't get a pass. You don't get a pass, especially with your history and your track record since you've been on YouTube. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. 2024 is the year that we stop that shit. It's so hysterical until you lose a foot or power at 128 degrees, right, Wicked Crafter? All true, all facts. Thank you for your support, hun. You see it, Ghostface, 14-year-old kid. I drew a picture. Aren't I cool?
It's so crazy that she's really trying to circle back to this fictitious fucking 14-year-old with everything she's saying.
Isn't that funny, huh?
Yeah, okay.
Yes, please.
Here we
me,
go,
please. Let's see it.
guys. She's about to join.
And see, this is what
YABA.
bothers you the most with your little picture of me and your little freaking community tab post, because motherfucker, I've never got on here and lied about being fat or lied and said I was skinny or none of that shit. You know what burns your ass the most, Chantal?
No, you've just hidden. You've decided the moment you started getting called out for your own fucking 370-pound enormous fucking hypocrisy, you immediately stopped appearing on camera. That's just as bad, bitch. Like, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
Is because you know that there are people who are bigger, who are overweight, who react to you, who laugh at you, who make you a fucking mockery on.
Yeah, and they're big, fat fucking hypocrites for doing so. They should be taking that time and energy to sort out their own fucking problems. But instead, they fucking spend all their time projecting their self-hatred onto Chantal because they don't want to do the fucking work. All the while criticizing Chantal for not doing the work herself. It is an ironic, hypocritical cycle of absolute fucked. All of you, all together, all the same.
YouTube, and people still support them. So what does that tell you? Chantal?
People still support them because most of the viewers are also morbidly obese middle-aged women themselves. And because losing weight is a difficult task for most. So instead of hunkering down and doing the work to change their own body, their own health, their own lifestyle. Instead, they will seek out somebody worse off to hate and to feel better about themselves with. That's why so many people support this bullshit. That's why channels like your own and channels that make this shit okay are way more fucking damaging than Chantal could ever be. No one wants to be like Chantal. Chantal is a cautionary tale. Channels like yours promote fucking projection, dishonesty, and just everything bad. Everything bad that you can have as a character deficit as a human being, you promote as A-okay and even commendable. And it's fucking disgusting.
What is it that the part of your brain is not firing off? The fungal part of your brain is not telling you that it's not about your weight. It's about your behavior. It's about the way that you act. And that other big people, I could be two of you and get on here and do this shit and have support and have people and be like, yeah, call that bitch out. Show it all, blah, 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 blah. And they be laughing and we be watching you eat and laughing and think it's hysterical. I'll be on a motherfucking treadmill, big 600-pound motherfucker, just laughing and watching you eat and making a joke out of you because it's not about your weight. It's about your behavior. It's about your behavior when you eat your food. It's about your behavior when you host minors in your chat. It's about the fact that you're a funkle and you're a joke and you're a train wreck and we watch you to laugh at you and mock you. It's not
always moving the goalpost. It's always about her fucking weight. How many live streams have we done here this month alone where all YABA's 370-pound ass is talking about and criticizing is Chantal's weight and her food portions and her food behavior and her food struggles. It is about her fucking weight. It absolutely is about her weight. You just pretend when taken to task because you yourself are also morbidly obese. So you lie and you shift and you move the goalpost and you make up absolute fiction and try to blame her for potentially a 14-year-old being in her chat. Like, you are pathetic. Nobody outside of your sycophantic, hypocritical fucking sphere believes you. No one respects you. You are a fucking joke of epic proportions. God.
because you're a big girl. I love me a big bitch. Why would I be making fun of fat people? I love big women. I love me a big girl. Hell
yeah, we know, YABA. We know that you have some weird type of sexual obsession with Chantal. And I believe that that's part of the reason why YABA sexualizes Chantal's eating. Like, that's really a lot more telling about you as a person than what Chantal's doing. Like, Chantal has a food addiction. And if you are sitting here admitting that you love big women while sexualizing her fucking eating problem that's killing her, that says a lot more about you than it ever said about Chantal, man. Like, do you realize that?
yeah. Are you kidding me? Lisa Simpson, thank you for gifting 5 the YouTube Underground memberships. I appreciate you so much, hon. Rumham, Salva, Joanna, Warehouse, Mac Attack, welcome, welcome. New members, I appreciate you. I mean, I love my skinny girls too. I'm just saying, I love me a big girl. I don't discriminate on the fatties. Are you kidding me? So what does that tell you? Your argument has always been about that we criticize you because of your weight. And that is the least thing that you get. Just because we're talking about you eating food or we're talking about your weigh-ins does not mean we're focused on your weight. It's all about...
What the fuck does it mean then, idiot? Like, oh my God. Do you even fucking hear yourself? Do you even fucking hear yourself? Literally the only thing that you don't make up and reach and absolutely fictionalize in regards to Chantal are things about her weight. You absolutely focus on her weight. That is the reason why all of you think it's okay to hate her. Do you know how many thin, beautiful women are on the internet that are absolutely terrible fucking people? that are out here scamming people, lying to people, pretending they have cancer, actually abusing children that they've got. There's a reason why you've chosen to focus in on Chantal, and her weight has a whole lot to do with it. Like, oh my God.
Your behavior, even when it comes to your weigh-ins and you get on the scale and you obviously lie about it. It's not because you are claiming to weigh 363 pounds or whatever we're at this point. I don't even know. I stopped writing shit down. Okay. It's not because you're 366 pounds or whatever. It's because you're lying about it. I'm not criticizing you because you're eating and you're a big girl on the internet. There are plenty of big bitches out here who are eating on the TikToks and shit. And it's not cringe. Well, I mean, a lot of it is, but whatever. It's about your behavior while you're eating the food. It's the way that you're eating your food. It's all that shit into it. Most of my friends are fat. What are you talking about? They're fat. They're confident. They have families. They have careers. They have a life. They have memories. They have things they can talk about other than when they were 12 years old. They're not hanging around 14 fucking year old kids. That should tell you everything.
I can't believe that she is seriously positing a 14-year-old potentially just viewing Chantal's content and chatting in her chat. I can't believe she is positing it as Chantal hanging around with 14-year-olds. This is a level of dishonesty that is so fucking unforgivable. Like, nothing that you say can ever be taken seriously, ever fucking again. And the simple fact that you are seriously willing to grift and to weaponize this shit so fictionally, like, you sully the weight of what grooming, what predatory behavior actually fucking is, and all who have fucking experienced it. You disgust me.
Ma'am, while you're posting some reflection in the freaking mirror, Samantha, of a radio, it ain't about your weight, cutie. It's about your behavior. And what kind of a nickname is cutie? Again, red flag when you're hanging out with 14-year-old minors in your chat that your nickname is cutie. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Is there a 911 number to call in Kuwait or Canada or something that this shit needs to be reported to?
Call the police right now, dumbass. Call the fucking cops right now and tell them that you are saying that this woman on YouTube is a fucking sexual predator because a 14-year-old is viewing her free fucking content on YouTube and participating in chat. Please do it right now. Fucking record the phone call. I can't wait to hear what the fuck they say to you. Holy shit.
Let your love handle flag, Rose. Exactly, Wicked Crafter. Thank you for your support. But that's like the easy go-to for these people who defend Chantal, who want to talk about their reactors. Like, that's so fucking easy. Like, anybody could come on here and say how fat we are. If you're fat and talk about foodie beauty. Yeah, tell me something we don't know. Show the pictures. Show them. I mean, it does not prove anything. We're not on here trying to act dainty or skinny or anything else. All I'm saying, here's my thing, is that I'm 41 years old. I've been fat for the majority of my fucking life. Don't make me go get the picture when I was 2 years old and I was hanging out the refrigerator, okay? Fat.
Bro, you were fat at 2? You were fucking fat at 2 years old? Not even Chantal was fat at 2. That's some next level fat shit if I've ever fucking heard it. 2? Oh my God. Out here being a fat 2-year-old. Thinking you got the space to talk shit to anyone? Fucking fat toddlers and shit.
Fat. I'm very highly experienced in being fat and having fat friends. And you know what comes with that? A normal life. Normal friends.
No. You know what comes with that? Enormity and fucking hatefulness and projection. You ever notice in your life that some of the most evil fucking bitches you'll ever know are the fat, hateful ones that hate their fucking lives so much and hate you because you're not them? Like, I'm telling you, there is nothing more evil in this world than a fat, hateful bitch. And YABA is like walking, living, breathing proof of just that. Me oh my.
Normal experiences, not having to show my ass on the internet the way that you have in your manner, in your way. So when I see another big girl and you tick every single box about fat people off and some shit I ain't even heard of, I'm a little bit offended because I am a big girl. And I'm like, holy shit. So you're like the stereotype of big people and some. So if anybody can criticize this shit, it's the big bitches. All right?
Nope. Nope. That's not how the fuck it works. Not even close. Not even fucking a little bit. But nice try.
Like, hold on. Red, stop the show. This ain't it. We don't stink. We're not picking clothes up off the floor to smell. Them to see if the cat shit or pissed on them before we put them on our bodies. We can pull good-looking men and women. Oh, that burns your ass, doesn't it, Cliffy? I can go get me a good-looking man and a good-looking woman.
Dude, why does she keep referencing? Why does she keep going back to fucking gaining ground with this? This is fucking creepy shit. And I'm telling you, it really makes me feel like all of this fictitious 14-year-old groomer shit in Chantal's direction is so she can fictitiously tie it back to gaining ground somehow. This is so bad. This is so poorly done. Like, oh my God.
And I don't care what y'all gonna say about my baby daddy and the meth addiction and nah. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care what you got to say about Sam. Whatever. Go for it. Have at it. Don't care. Okay.
But you should care because everything said in both of those directions are valid criticism. Because it is proof positive that you are not the best decision maker, So of course she doesn't want to fucking hear facts about her own fucking past and the mistakes that she's made that not only impact her, but the lives of others. Like, holy fuck.
Okay. Facts are facts. You can't, Cliffy. You're a 41-year-old gay virgin claims that you're a bottom and you ain't never been bottomed. Anyways, back to you, Chantal. So I'm watching this shit as a fellow big girl and I'm like, in my 40s.
Is she stupid? Is she brand new? Like, does she not have many gay man friends? Like, dude, you know the nature of men, right? Just men in general. You know the nature of men, right? Now, imagine 2 men that are into fucking each other. I would almost bet my fucking life that there's not a virgin fucking gay man who exists in this world. That's such a weird claim to make about the gaining ground. Anyway, it's fictitious, it's weird, it's illogical, and it's like, what? What is your proof? Because he doesn't have any butt babies to show for it? Like, what the fuck is she talking about, man?
Your experience. None of my fat friends have ever acted like this before. Hey, Ron, good to see you, hun. I do follow all of my advice and criticism, Ron. Absolutely every single bit of it, okay? You're just not listening. You're not listening and you're not following along. I ain't no way I'm smelling my clothes and seeing if the cat shit or pissed on them before I put them on my body. So I do follow my advice, okay? My house is clean. I ain't got to put kitchen shoes on before I go in my kitchen, all right? I'm not sitting down, and I don't know no big bitches that are sitting down eating the way that Chantal eats. I'm sorry, I don't. If y'all think we're lying, I don't know what to tell you. I've never in my life sat down, ate a large fucking Little Caesars pizza, and I don't know anybody personally, and I know some big people that have done that neither. So, Ron, I don't know what you're talking about, my dude.
No, man. No, you don't have to Urban Dictionary it. I'm just making a joke. I'm saying, what is her proof that, like, what is it making her say that he's a virgin? Is it because he's never been impregnated through his ass? Is that why she's assuming he's a virgin? I'm making a stupid joke. You know what's fucked up is him and I have actually had this conversation in real life. Well, on stream. I had to private it because of it. Y'all remember that? It was amazing.
I mean, I get it. This is your girl. This is your homie or whatever
I
that's hosting
know.
14-year-olds in her chats and has been called out
Dude,
for having.
that's what I mean. Like, it's such a weird thing to say. That's such a weird thing to say about a fucking 40-year-old man. It says so much about her. It says so much about her and where she's coming from. And she just doesn't realize, or she doesn't care, or both. I don't know.
PDF files in her chat. I fucking get that.
Dirty Uncle Sal remembers.
It's true, Sky. It's true. Like this dude come out here and said that me and Sam are fake gay, or Sam's fake gay, and she's just with me because of my YouTube money. This motherfucker was trying to pay to get some ass. and it still got played like a motherfucker. Okay? So don't even act like I'm gay shaming when that motherfucker was.
See, this is so dishonest. There's a huge difference between paying to get some ass and a probably active drug addict throwing money at a gay man, trying to bait and switch him to get more money. That's what happened. Never, ever did Gaining Ground ever ask for anything. It was thrown at him as reciprocation for money exchange. Like, how you could be so dishonest. Like, don't you worry that people are going to actually go back and reference those fucking DMs? Those DMs tell an entirely different fucking tale. Gaining Ground wasn't purchasing shit. He was being taken advantage of. And like, oh my God.
Calling us fake gay. He's a bottom, ain't been bottomed. Them are facts. Them are facts.
You gotta give me a few minutes with this one.
Yeah. Just because you're overweight, do you have a weight problem? Do you struggle with your weight? Sure. Am I a skinny mini who can fucking go out here and go get my belly button pierced? And I don't know what do skinny motherfuckers do. Go fucking hiking on a 7 mile. Probably not. I'm probably gonna pass. You're not wrong about that, Ron. I'm gonna pass. You want to go? If some of my skinny friends says, "Hey, you want to come go with me on a 7 mile hike when it's 97 degrees?" You know what, girl? I love to, but you just let me know how that works out for you. Okay? You're right. But as far as normal living, we out here normal living, guys. We're not all these stereotypes that Chantal checks off. Every single one of them. Every box she ticks it in some.
Dude, can we also just get this straight as well? Gaining Ground did not have a crush. Gaining Ground, like, I don't even think that it's accurate to call what occurred between him and Tragic, to call it a crush. Gaining Ground is a 40-year-old fucking adult that was verbally reciprocating somebody who was claiming to him to be bi-curious and selling him all of these weird fucking intimate dreams. And Gaining Ground was just being reciprocal and nice. But no, Gaining Ground is a fucking adult. I would never classify that as a crush. I don't know about you guys, but Gaining Ground and myself, we come from a generation where relationships of a sexual nature and mostly others happen in real life. Like, a crush cannot even be had on the internet. It's all wordplay. It's all shtick. Like, I genuinely would not even classify that as a crush. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just so fucking dishonest. The way, like, he was the victim. It pisses me off to no end that he was legitimately a victim of somebody preying upon him and his sexuality and his good nature, and that he is blamed and called some type of predator as a result of just being reciprocal and showing kindness to somebody with an obvious fucking active drug addiction. Like, come on now.
So I guess that's why I started reacting to Cutie. And then it just got entertaining to me. And I feel like that's what fellow female fatties, got into reacting to Cutie, because it's the same for them too. They're like, I'm a big bitch. This is not how life is for all big bitches. But it always comes back to the simple-minded, you react to Chantal because she's fat and you're a hypocrite because you're fat too. That's simple-minded shit, and that's just not how we operate over here. Liz27, welcome to the Poorest. Thank you so much for being a poor piece of crap. We appreciate you. I mean, ain't none of the big people I know, men and women, I mean, I don't know none of them paying for a husband in the Middle East, number one. I don't know none of them out here desperate enough to have
Yeah, but what about you paying for a wife here in the United States? You know, you and Chantal are not so different. You are not so fucking different. And that is the reason why I know a little bit earlier you were asking or talking about why people say that you and Sam are gay for pay or whatever. It's because of the evidence. Like there's evidence for the assumptions and the extrapolations that people make about y'all. It's not just pulling fiction out of the air or out of one's asshole. No, there's actual evidence to back it up. How the fuck did Sam go from your biggest hater and criticizer, so much so that she said deplorable things about your fucking children, until the moment that she had successfully made it into your good book? And in Sam's past, in her documented past, she has had so many terrible documented struggles with money. And then the first lesbian relationship that she ever has in her fucking 50-year-old life, she scores the big one. And she finds somebody who has found mediocre financial success on YouTube. That's why people say that she is gay for pay. That's the reason why, because all of the evidence points in that fucking direction. For you, I'm not so sure. I think the name of your particular game is desperation by any means. I think you, YABA, will take it from whoever's willing to touch you. Sam is the one that they call gay for pay. Just thought I'd explain it to you since you're so fucking confused.
the pay to have a relationship like Nodder. I don't know nobody. I don't know no big people like that neither. Okay. Again, that stereotype, like you got some skinny people that just don't know. They just watch somebody like Chantal and they just assume that's how all fat people are. Like you, when you were fat, you were so desperate. You got to pay for a Middle Eastern husband, or you got to pay for somebody's lifestyle, or you're nasty and you're dirty and you got to put on kitchen shoes before you can walk in your kitchen, or you can't fit in your car, or you're eating whole. Like that's just not true. That's just not true. So sue me for getting up here and defending my fellow big people. It's always been fat on fat crime. It ain't never been pretend to be skinny like you. That's you. You're the only one who does that shit. And that's why ain't nobody trying to cam up in 2024, okay? Because all y'all want to do is take these little screenshots, just like what y'all got from Sam's Twitter, and go parade that shit around. See how fat she is, and here she is talking about Chantal.
She's talking about, you guys seen that? YABA accidentally posted a pic of her teeths and the bottom of her fucking several chins. She forgot to blur that part out of the fucking reflection in one of her most recent fucking screenshots. And she's regretted it ever since.
Again, the small-minded motherfuckers can't think outside the box. They just don't get it. And you don't get it, and that's okay if you don't get it. So set the fuck down. She eats like a sideshow freak. She has worse table manners than a wild dog. Thank you. Exactly. No, God. Chantal, just go live. I don't even want to go over here and read your stupid community tab post. I'm kind of over it. Like, you've done made me have to talk about stuff that I don't want to have to talk about and address, but we're just going to have to. I don't see it, Kristen. Who told me that there was a new community tab post? It's the same shit. It's the same one. Go live and rage and tell me all about it. And while you're at it, tell me why you have a 14-year-old in your chat. And until you answer that, don't fucking address me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk about me. Don't address me. Yes, I'm saying that to her, even though I'm going to talk about you every live stream. Until you address why there's a 14-year-old child, me as a mother, I have a 14-year-old. He's upstairs right now in his bedroom. Actually, no, he's not. He's probably about ready to go fishing with his little buddy.
Is there a fucking camera pointed at him like a criminal? Because you're too busy fucking obsessively hating Chantal instead of parenting? It's so crazy to me that as a mother herself of a 14-year-old, that she is not fully fucking aware and in full fucking agreement that it is a parent's responsibility for what their children consume and participate in on the internet. That's not Chantal's fucking job at all. Not even a little bit, not even fucking close. And the fact that not even one time she has been referencing this 14-year-old, this fictitious fucking alleged 14-year-old. How many times, for how long has YABA been talking about this 14-year-old? And not a once has she mentioned the parent's responsibility to monitor what they're consuming on the internet. She'll sit here and talk about how dangerous it is and all this shit. Never once mentioned the fucking parents. That is incredibly interesting to me, especially with the admittance that she herself has a 14-year-old. Like, that's insane.
As a mother of a 14-year-old boy, I want to know why you have one in your chat room and why you're trying to connect to them by acting like a child on your channel. As a mother who didn't fucking delete them once, 2, 3 times. If you can ask me about me putting my kids on the bus and then coming in here and talking about you and the shit that you do, well, I'm going to ask you why you're hosting 14-year-old children, 14-year-old boys in your chat room while you're acting like a child as a 40-year-old woman, ma'am.
Are you going to tag me on something on Twitter that I have to put on screen? Do you want me to show Silvana the picture that YABA posted accidentally? Is that what you want me to show? Doris Hayes says, YABA says worse in front of her kids. Hell, she watches Chantal do the alleged horrors in front of her kids. Why is this different? Of course, you know the answer to that already, Doris Hay. You already know the answer to that. It's because we're talking about Chantal and it's rules for different set of rules for Chantal. Always. Always, always, always. Capone Boxer says, YABA was wearing a South Park shirt the other day. Who is she trying to appeal to? I don't know, man. Seems to me like she's trying to maybe wearing cartoon shirts. Maybe she's trying to appeal to the minors that are watching her. Like, do you see how this can go both ways? She's so fucking stupid. Oy vey. Is somebody going to tag me in the picture so I can put it on screen? I think I have it, actually. I'm pretty sure I retweeted it or something. What is this? Oh, I don't think I do have it. Yeah, dude, do you know what I think, Doris Hay? To me, the admittance of needing to surveil her children, whether it's in their bedroom or the playroom or anything in fucking between, the admittance of needing to surveil her children spells to me that she is not paying attention to her children the way that she should be. Is it because she is too busy fucking keeping up and obsessing with everything that Chantal does? Every move she makes? Could be. It's not like they have a vast fucking 24-bedroomed home that is so large that she needs to put up surveillance cameras for safety and protection reasons. Like, that is ridiculous. They rent a part of a fucking home, right? And she's so busy that she needs to surveil her children like they're criminals. Capone Boxer says, the house is too big. Her and Sam text each other while both being in the same dwelling. Like, oy vey. That's
I don't know what that
YABA?
is. Okay, all right, I got a double chin. Okay, fair. Got frizzy hair. Okay, fair. Yeah, I don't really wear my hat anymore. My hair's too long for a hat. I just kind of do a bun.
Oh man.
Save time. Easily connect your website to PayPal.
But I don't know about the Trump
You know
shit.
what's really interesting too? Like, look at the picture that Chantal chose to draw of YABA. It is kind. It is kinder of a drawing than I would draw if I were to draw YABA. To me, that says a lot about the human being. Do you know what I mean? She wore the hat next day on stream. Can we look at her next stream? I am so done with this particular stream. I'm so done with her keeping on referencing the fucking 14-year-old. Let's look. Was this the day before? I so want to stop reacting to this one specifically. Oh shit. Okay, this is the most recent one. Let's look at this one quick. Oh shit.
Hello. Long time no see, people. I don't know if I can see chat on here. Do you see my fat face? Hello. 5 people here. Hello. Is this thing on? Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Dude, literally everything she says is bullshit. She just said she doesn't wear a fucking hat anymore. But here she is with a fucking hat.
Maybe not, babe.
And fucking gin blossoms for days. Is that gin blossoms or rosacea? I can't tell the fucking difference.
Let me see. Hold on. Hold, please. There we go. Hey, Salva, Pink Menace, Ashley, Dar, Cheeto, WNC Tar Heel, Jason, Kimberlina.
Oh, she is using that fucking bottles to her advantage. Like, oh my God. Did you ever see there are some fat people that do like content that will put their sweater up above their chin? She is using that to hide her fucking the bottom of her face. Like, whoa, Nelly. Like, oh my, she's not even trying to fucking hide it either.
Cactus, Pink Menace. Hello, hello. Good to see you all here. Hershey Squirt. Samantha Jean, you to get the notification. It's me and my big head. Can you believe it? Honestly. Could you imagine? I couldn't do it. I couldn't even do like to dress up to try to make a parody of Chantal. It'd be too insulting. I would never. Hey, Lawrence Mason. Good to see you. She really is less fortunate. Lindsay, hello. Good to see you, hun.
Yo, I wish I had the editing capabilities. And it's very telling that that YABA's shoulders cannot fit in a singular phone frame. To me, we're talking shoulder width and facial fucking enormity. She doesn't look very far off from Chantal to me. Like, I'm sorry, but she just doesn't. Any facial features that YABA once had, like facial definition, is gone. Now it is just strictly round. This is fucking insane that she has the audacity to talk shit to anybody ever about their fucking weight or about their fucking lifestyle.
Why are we meeting here without you all? Do I have a Danny DeVito head? I got a big head. I got a big head. I got a fat face. I got fat cheeks. It is whatever. But you know what did it? Somebody posted that stupid screenshot that Sam caught in my truck, that reflection or whatever. And they said that I had a rotten tooth. I was like, you know what? They can call me fat. They can say how big my face is, how big I am, but you ain't gonna sit there and lie and say I got rotten teeth because that ain't true. You know what I mean? Hey, oh hell no. You like my hat? The fucking reflection, bro. She was sitting in the truck on her phone earlier and I got a really good one. I mean, a very unfortunate reflection, but I didn't post it. I was just teasing with her. Hey, respect to Sham. YABA, you're freaking adorable. Thank you.
Is she really gonna have that fucking bottle covering her several chins this whole time? Like okay, she takes it away eventually. Let's skip to then. Like I'm not interested in you hiding your fucking chin, B.
Targaryens are gone.
Yeah.
Not all.
To MC probably. Hey, Kimberlina. I'm eating ice cream to stay cool for my health. There you go. That's all good. Yeah, get fucked gaining pounds. You got nerve, big boy. You got nerve. And then he's shocked because I'm saying shit about him fat shaming women. Excuse me. I have the card. Where's your card? Where's your big girl card? You don't have one. Or somebody who's getting down here? Oh my gosh. I don't know how to mute this. Can you give me a minute? Ma'am, can you give me a minute, please? Very good. Thank you for your support, hon. Put this in the market. Oh boy.
Do you know the worst part, the most embarrassing part? That her as a 40-year-old woman actually cares what anybody on the fucking internet thinks. Like if she's so confident in what she's doing and in her fat fucking hypocrisy, then why the fucking need to try and prove anything to anybody anyway? Like I just don't understand. She's so fucking thin-skinned, and I've got to say it was a mistake to appear on camera today, homegirl, because you have really shown fucking absolutely factually that you have no right to be talking the shit that you've been talking, dude. Like you better stop talking about Chantal's portion size, about her eating behavior, because you've got some struggles, honey homie. Like you've got some struggles. Clearly.
Hold on, y'all. Y'all can't be seeing my kid. How do I mute it? Oh gosh. Okay, what do you need? Hey, goofy dumb goofy ho. Thank you for your support. Susan. Okay. I think we're safe. Hey, Manning. Good to see you, hun. Look at you showing your face of all days. I ain't seen you all week, and then all of a sudden you popping up over here. Shameful. Hey, Scarlett. Beach Girl, thank you for your support, hun. The new item, big girl card. He ain't got no big girl card. Thank you for coming in, please. I appreciate you. Yeah, she's gonna have to wait on that. Nothing. Y'all don't get to see nothing on my desk. It's a whole ass mess down here.
Look at
She has one on nothing.
yo.
Where it says,
How do I get
go
to
call
the
grab
side
my
angle?
Oh, thank you. Listen. Please. Say it again.
Yeah. She's alive talking about you right now, talking about your well.
Oh,
Yo, that fucking side angle is diabolical, dude. Oh,
somebody had to go tell her I
my
was live talking about her.
God.
Manny, thank you for your support, hon. I appreciate you. I agree. Liz Pondu. Hold on. Listen.
Oh
Listen.
my God. Yo, that side angle. Oh, there's no lie in there, guys. Whoa, Nelly.
She's alive talking about you right now, talking about you are weird while she sits there talking about you.
I think she's talking about us.
Can't you read your kids a bedtime story or something? Don't you have anything better to do? Like,
it's always kids. Where's your kids? Why don't you go read your kids a bedtime story, Chantal?
Chantal made the correct decision to not have any. That's where the fuck her kids are. Like, holy Jesus.
Oh. Hey, Shell. Thank you, hon. I appreciate you. I'm about to time you out instead of hearting your comment. Appreciate you so much. I don't know. I want to know why Chantal can't go read her kids a bedtime story. Or read your kids a bedtime story, Chantal. Go on now. I'm sure they can hear you. Go ahead. Open them up a book and start out with, Dear Baby Pete Jr., I'm so sorry that I deleted you, and I wanted to go ahead and read you a bedtime story before you went to sleep with, I don't know, Allah, whoever it is that you pray with. Like, are you fucking serious right now? We just had this conversation. There's so much things to say. You had that great picture of me in the reflection of the freaking radio. All right. You got all that. You got my accent. You got my lisp. You got this. You got that. You call me dumb, uneducated, but you always got to go and talk about the kids. Well, go read to your kids. Where are your kids?
She made the right decision to not bring any into the world that she was ill prepared to care for. If Chantal didn't exist, you wouldn't be able to care for the 4 that you've got. Holy shit.
Kids, ma'am, all 3 of them. Go call them. Go read to them. You know when that happens, you can still talk to them. Go ahead. Have your moment. Have your time. Go ahead.
People are so effing weirdly obsessed. It's so weird.
Gin blossoms are the red shit. Could be potentially be the red shit on her cheeks. That's why I said, is that gin blossoms or rosacea? I was being a dick.
Weird. You think they're 16. Speaking of young people.
Yeah. What goofy dumb goofy hoe bitch said, Chantal. Go read your mod a bedtime story. Your 14-year-old member in your chat.
No, there's something really crazy about being that red and being that fucking physically flustered while sitting down. Like, why are you so flustered? Why are you so red in the fucking face? Like 370 is just talking, overexerting yourself to that degree. Like, woo, Nelly. This is why it's crazy that she has the fucking nerve to talk anything about Chantal ever.
Who's now is trying to lie and act like they have a job. Get on my face. Thank you, goofy hoe. Just Jamie says, I have to go read my 20 and 22-year-old stories. Bye. Just Jamie, thank you for your support. Let's see. Show them the Uno deck. Why you want me to show them stuff for? I ain't showing them nothing. Y'all don't get to see nothing on my desk. It's a whole ass mess down here. She is stressing. She's been live all day. Hey, Medina. Lauren, hello. I mean, I don't care about nothing about the abortion shit. Like, I don't care. I'm not against abortion. I think
Then why do you keep bringing it up to shame her for it when she made the right decision, arguably? Like, oh my God. You know what, guys? We've been doing this for 4 fucking hours. I'm going to go. I'm going to go now. Okay. Thank you to everybody who has wished me happy birthday today. If I don't feel like absolute death and feel like I have to isolate myself from the world tomorrow, I may go live again tomorrow at some point. I hope I don't feel terrible. I'm trying not to. But if we don't talk again until after tomorrow, thank you everybody who said happy birthday. I appreciate you. Thank you to everyone who sent a donation for my birthday. I really appreciate it. I hope everyone has a good night. And this live stream was not fun because of the lengths that YABA was willing to go. And I wish it had been more fun. It was unfortunate and terrible the whole way through. Have a good night, guys. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Good night, guys. Bye.